Recording in. This is so awkward looking.
Hey guys.
Oh my god. Hello.
Look at that.
You're so
What?
silly. You're so silly.
Oh my god. Oh no, my character's reversed. He's shutting his mouth when he talks.
Toilet time. Uh-oh. Gotta fix it, gotta fix it.
Gotta fix it. Damn, scuffed streams all around. Gotta love the
Hooray.
scuffed
You
streams.
can never have nice things.
It never has nice things. Let me filter down the steam. It's a bit much.
It's getting in my eye.
How did you get the Steam though?
Hmm.
Like the stream effects?
No, it just
Green
came with a
screen?
background.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
came with a background. Okay. And there goes my dog going whoop. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome to
Hello, hi.
another episode of HAYOP Live podcast. Today we're out here in your soup that you're drinking right now.
In your soup.
So, what the
Local
hell,
sabaw.
Gor?
You're going to sample ourselves and our guests. Take a sip, guys.
So salty.
Oh, I got so
creamy.
much salt.
Creamy,
Bro, that-
salty. Ooh.
That Paris sabaw is very good.
Oh my god. Never had Paris though.
My god. Oh
What?
no. What?
L. Absolute
Excuse
L.
me.
But
L.
anyhow, today we are joined by two rather fun guests here. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce
silly.
Want to go first, Charlie?
yourselves?
No.
Who wants to go first?
Go.
You first. You first.
Oh.
Fine. I'll go first. Anyway, hi guys. You already know me. I'm Premium Daddy, your local pink giraffe.
Strawberry.
I'm not a strawberry. Shut the fuck up. I stream on Twitch on Premium Daddy. Yeah, that's basically the name. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, I've been invited to join Boar and be part of this podcast today.
Yippee.
Yeah.
You a strawberry though. You for strawberry Peru.
Bro, strawberry hair looking ass.
He's
You got the
he's
moldy
here.
hair.
He's
No.
here wearing his kotatsu. I mean his.
I'm
This whole
chilling in my towel.
I like how when you're speaking, it almost looks like you're screaming because it's too hot.
Yes.
Oh, take me out.
Oh god, don't put in too much hot water in this shit. There's too much
Anyways,
steam in the sauna.
hi guys, it's me. I'm Charlie. Yeah, I'm the local gremlin of HAYOP, of course. I haven't streamed in a while, but
Okay, where's
hopefully
the
I'll
game?
get back to it.
Oh, I
Oh,
disappeared.
man's just fucking vanished.
Don't worry, that's a normal thing. Everyone expects Crowd to vanish here and there for some reason.
What do you mean What do you mean normal?
That's happened in every podcast so far. But
It's every now and then.
yes, Charlie is indeed the gremlin of the group. Wherever group, whichever group.
I bring chaos to the
Charlie
circle
really
For
is
some
regardless.
fucking reason.
It's just consistent.
Also, just for the benefit of chat and everyone else who is watching, what are your pronouns?
Oh,
So that
I
we may
use
refer
he, they
properly.
pronouns.
All right.
I go by he, him, but you know, you can use whatever you like as well. I go he.
You go by
Like
he. No.
Yeah, I just go by.
Yeah.
You can even put a Shamon in there.
Oh shit!
Shimon.
Yeah, just he, him. You know, that works. I'm fine with anything.
So yes, welcome Premium and Charlie. So yeah, Premium, you just basically finished your subathon.
Congratulations!
Congrats on your subathon.
Shut the fuck up. But yes, thank you. I appreciate that. That was quite more of a success than I expected it to be. It's a little worrisome.
You're welcome.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
I mean, I saw one of the stretch goals posted on Twitter.
I had
Truly.
to fucking make that shit, man. What the
Help me.
fuck?
I
True.
can't believe I'll be associated with this shit.
Truly. I like a lot of my commissioners and friends. They were like, "Damn, nice."
Everybody just goes like, nice.
No,
It's even more impressive at the fact that like that's my first time drawing something like that. It's just okay.
And Charlie here took the fall for that one. It's like, oh gosh, I wonder who I'm gonna commission for this piece. And Charlie's like, I'll do it. It's like, are you sure?
I
do
need
it.
money, please.
what do you mean
I'll
took the
do it.
fall? Like that
He-
was awesome though.
Yeah. No.
I think
Took the
it's
fall
more
as
of in
in
the sense that
yeah. I think it's took the fall as in like now Charlie will receive commissions. Like they'll be like,
yeah.
"Yo, Charlie, yo, Charlie."
Sacrificial lamb.
I never knew I was capable of this shit.
I mean,
For
that's what
real,
that,
it unlocks some random magical thing that like, cause like I already struggle drawing dick, so I'm just like, how am I gonna pull this off? And it turns out I can pull it off really well, so it's concerning.
right. It's just something that happens. You just unlock like core memory.
Oh my god, corner.
Are we referencing the new Disney movie?
That's a different. No, that's a different thing.
Oh no,
I mean
no, no, no.
puberty.
But
More
yeah.
than puberty.
Ooh.
I do want to ask Premium, like, how long have you, like, Premium and Charlie, how long have you guys been in the furry fandom?
Ooh.
You want to go first, Charlie?
I've been
Go
in the
ahead, go ahead.
fandom since I was technically 11 to like 12. And
Yesterday.
I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving. Okay. Goodbye.
It was nice
Fuck
chatting
you
with
guys. Listen, I get I sound and look like a 12-year-old boy, but please.
you. Oh, small.
Shut the fuck. Anyway,
All right, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I've been in the
Continue.
fandom since I was like around 11 to 12, but then I officially like started getting involved in the like local scene around 2018. Yeah, good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Well, with regards to me, actually, I've only been like, let's say, properly involved in the fandom about like 2-3 years ago. That's like actually being really involved in it because I started off as a brony actually.
Oh.
But-
Nice.
all that, yeah. But the thing about that was that before I even became a brony, I was already into the whole furry stuff. I just didn't know what it's called because I grew up
Oh.
with Disney films. Yeah.
So, did you have a wolf Sona?
No.
Did you happen to have a blue wolf soda?
No, actually, I never had a soda. I had one pony Sona, and I didn't even put any effort into it. I was just like, oh god, I gotta come up with like a pony Sona sooner or later, and I made one, and it was just basically there existing in the background. I was basically an uncreative fuck. I couldn't be bothered to do any of that shit. But yeah, I was already involved with like furry stuff before I even knew what it was called, and it was just like later on I found out, that's what it is. Okay.
As much as I really don't want to put into assumptions, like you saw a tikbalang and yeah, wow, I want to be a.
I want to be a tikbalang. I want to be a tikbalang.
No. I saw Maid Marian and I said, God, I want to get in on that.
Made Marion from Robin Hood. Really? That's
Really?
I was
that's
like,
such a classic.
Classic.
that
Fair enough, fair-
that 2D fox
enough.
is kind of giving me emotions I'm not sure about.
And then suddenly came Judy Hopps.
Oh dear Lord. It's like, oh my
Mine,
god, them
Nick
Disney
Wilde.
films, they do something to you, man.
Yeah, Nick Wilde. man.
Fair
Nick Wilde.
enough.
My Lord and Savior, Nick Wilde.
Nick be making me wild for real.
God, it's like the funny thing is like I think I've had ideas from like I don't know if you're familiar with the old film All Those Go to Heaven.
Yes.
And,
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Good
Oliver and
classic.
Friends. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
Oliver and Friends, and all those go to heaven. The female dog characters are okay.
Okay,
Hey
okay.
yo,
Hold on,
hey
hold
yo,
on, hold on,
wait,
hold
wait, wait. Cancel him, go.
Listen, okay,
Canceled.
no, yeah, yeah,
Canceled.
yeah. It was like that was like way too much like animal-based
Canceled.
films that just like made you like awaken something.
Listen, man, for me, my first fucking like furry crush that I could like possibly think of, like the earliest I could like think of at all is fucking what's his name?
Kovu.
Fucking Simba.
Oh, I thought it was Kovu.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, pretty much like
No.
a lot of people were like Lion King. Them like, damn. Though especially during the Can You Feel the Love Tonight, the Nala eyes.
Oh my
The
god, dude,
Nala
that fucking
very
scene was just a
much.
little too much.
I think you're calling out the premium too much.
What do you
That
mean?
bed, Nala with those bedroom eyes were a
What do
little
you mean?
concerning.
It's
Not gonna lie.
definitely.
True.
I
The
feel
fact
it.
that somebody in the Disney fucking like chairboard was like, okay, guys, we're gonna have to draw this scene, and then somebody's like, you know what? Let me do that right now.
Like I'm an expert.
I got this. I got this.
I got
For
this.
real.
Just
Draws the most
imagine
bedroom eyes.
premium just in front of the Disney vault, just demanding it to be open.
Demanding all the sketches. Give me
I
all the
require
sketches.
I require your sauce, Disney.
All the sauce.
Yeah,
All
good
the
shit.
different flavors.
However, I must say the first anthropomorphic like character that I got myself involved with was Barney.
Barney
huh.
the dinosaur?
Fuck yeah.
Interesting.
Oh.
I would say fair enough.
Fair,
Actually, now that I think about it, I think my earliest quote unquote crush that was like a furry would be PJ. The
PJ.
fucking
No
yellow
way.
dinosaur.
The fucking yellow, the Triceratops.
The Triceratops.
Oh,
PJ. Who's PJ? From.
He was
PJ is
basically
one
the
of the
jaw
other
looking,
dinosaurs.
Triceratops.
Is it a polka dotted
Barney.
Triceratops from Barney?
Was he polka
Yeah,
dotted?
yeah.
Yeah, the
Ah,
polka
ah.
dotted one. Yeah, that's what I remember.
fucking like okay. It like he was a child, but to be honest, I was also a child around that time. So like,
Cool.
you know,
Yeah, it was
It's
like
not
childhood
weird.
crush, I guess. Yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't know why the fucking snapback on that fucking Triceratops, man. I was like, yo, that shit hits different.
The snap.
I think the perception is kind of
I think one of my older ones was no, I think pretty much the oldest one I had was also Lion King.
Yo,
Yeah, definitely.
Everything
'cause-
leads back to that, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the
I-
circle of life.
It
Well,
wasn't Robin Hood for me because Robin Hood wasn't even showing here back then.
Ah, fair enough. Man.
wait. You don't have like cable back then.
Would it be a sin
No.
to say that I've
Cable
never
was
seen the
expensive.
Robin Hood movie?
I feel like
By the
Not
way, Bor.
really?
yeah.
I think.
Do I lose my furry
Would,
license?
would it be relevant to the topic if we introduce ourselves and how old we are?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that is
That's
true.
totally valid.
Oh,
we,
yeah,
we
yeah.
did let you guys introduce yourselves and how you guys. So yes, I'll go ahead and do mine first. I'm Bor. I've been in this fandom for how old am I? Let me see.
Calculator.
Calculator. All right, so I've been in this fandom for about 25 years now.
Holy shit!
I am the old man,
God damn!
which is funny
5
because
years.
the person who introduced me to the fandom was the same age I am now.
Oh my god.
Back then.
Wow,
Which one?
that's some age.
Yeah.
And then Premium's all like, "Oh, I'm so old. I'm so old. Shut the
29
fuck
this
up.
year.
Shut the fuck up."
Me going to your stream and then you said you're old and I'm like, oh my knees. Oh, knees. And Kral, you
I
Yeah.
Okay. Just to put everyone to speed. So as you see right now, Prowl is not technically here. So
yeah, so we're counter
hello.
Raz right now. Hello, Raz.
Yeah. Hello everyone. I'm Razor XL. I have been in the fandom since 2003.
Krellin.
So that's like 20 years then.
Yeah, around 20 years. But should we talk about that thing?
Nah,
The generations.
no, I mean
Uh, it's-
we can
all
go
right.
into that later. But basically, we just wanted to know the time.
okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Proud. This is not
Well,
Proud Specs.
Why is everyone making all of these puns?
Proud.
Kralin.
Proud.
There's the Kral packs as well.
I mean, we don't see Kral's pecs right now. We just see Ray's ass or Ray's ass.
Don't. I really
Anyways,
don't want. I really do not want to pronounce it when I want to draw that.
to reintroduce my ass, hi,
Yes.
I'm Charlie. I've been in the fandom for about 8 to 9 years. Slay. I am turning 20 in like a month.
Happy birthday! Happy plus
Oh.
one.
Happy birthday.
Plus one, puta.
Plus one. Plus
Happy birthday.
plus one.
I'm gonna do a birthday stream and shit, so.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Now, I think Premium is gonna get
Yes,
back at
Rex,
you.
I did say I will become
just-
20.
I'm just gonna
you got a
count the days.
problem, bro?
I'm just gonna count the days for Premium to reach his 30s, and I'm gonna take away your bending. And I point to your knees.
No, I can't wait for 2 more years when I finally reach 30. My kneecaps finally decide, all right, time to disengage bending mode.
Pulverize.
You just forget how to bend. You're like, oh,
Every
Nah,
time you try
one day you're
to
just
take a knee.
walking, you just and then just slowly
Somebody
just fall
pokes
to
your
the
back and
ground.
you just dissolve. And you're like,
but then
dead.
your voice gets way deeper or something, or maybe you'll go the other way. Your voice just gets
Nah,
higher
man's balls
instead.
just dropped and also soared at the same time.
my God, that's all concerning.
I mean, you kind of said it yourself to me, so like it's kind of that way anyway.
I mean, yeah.
How have you guys been navigating through the furry fandom, especially you Premium, because you just got to the furry fandom recently. How's it been?
Well, like I said,
Fucking sigh.
listen,
It's like
let's achieve. The thing is, like I mentioned, I've only been properly involved about say 3 years now, and having known a couple of furry stuff before I even was really involved was kind of funny. Navigating it now it's been a roller coaster because things have been happening really fucking fast. Of course, with the whole end of the whole pony thing, I mean, the pony fandom is
Wait,
still
the
there,
end?
but since everything's died down because the show's over, not a lot of people involved anymore. It's just I needed to find something
My
to
little
use my time with.
Wait, as in there's no more further
What,
shows,
cons?
no more.
With regards to the shows, there is the next generation, which is basically Gen 5 that takes place. We don't have a definite timeline, but it's probably a millennia after after
A
G4.
millennia?
Yeah, something like that, because everybody's dead. Everybody's dead.
your favorite character is dead.
Yeah, no, that's the best part, because this entire show basically canonizes the fear of the entire fandom. Every fanfic that they've been writing, that oh, what happens after 1,000 years when everything's over and you're a princess and you're immortal and your friends are mortal. It's oh shit, it's real now. Oh
I
fuck.
just-
My immortal.
I just had flashbacks when you said my immortal. I was going.
Yeah.
I was going. Ah! Ah!
The fact
do
that
not talk
both
about that.
Thor and Prima have read it on stream.
Oh,
that shit's
right.
so
Hello.
funny.
I almost forgot Premium. Yo, hello, fellow victim of my immortal.
Hello, fellow victim.
Fellow immortal
when are we
victim.
going to attend our annual
Therapy session.
Hey.
survival therapy session?
Hey, Premium. Did you know? Did you know MCR is gonna have a concert at Hog Street?
It's so bad. And yeah, it's having I've seen a lot of stuff in like a short span of time. I've also been involved with like a lot of people in a ridiculously short amount of time. Well, not just with that, but like with like the fandom in general, and getting to meet like all this like different personalities, you know, finding out history and all that stuff. Of course, getting involved with the the art side, obviously.
The outside.
Look, listen, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Look, that's the only reason I got involved in the first place. Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, you know.
Listen, we all got a homework folder somewhere.
I mean,
oh god.
Where do you think I put all my stream elements and my stream stuff? It's in the same folder. They get lost.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I have 1 terabyte of you know.
Well,
Damn.
laughs in 4 terabytes.
what the?
I have a
fuck is-
problem.
Okay.
No. I completely understand.
Listen,
I am
I'm a connoisseur.
Yes. Yes.
No, you're
this-
not. You're
this
just
is my
extremely
taste.
horny. What the fuck?
No, not extreme. I'm tastefully horny.
No, you're not. You're not tastefully horny. You're just horny.
It's like, I'd like to sample this one. Oh, scrumptious.
Yes, I
Yes.
like this artist. I would like to come to collect their entire FA.
I would like to come. like to come.
or to come.
Don't tell me you own a Ripper.
Oh no.
Premium.
It's
Okay.
like no. Like I manually get my shit and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so
then
it's
he
like-
wants to give it like the effort of like scrolling down and right clicking
Yeah.
it. It's like, yes, that's part of it. That is sampling it
Yes,
truly.
that is good.
Yes, I would like to have a sample of that giraffe pussy. Thank
It's
you very
funny. It's
much.
like
Mm.
I have it organized by either artist or character, and I
my
dab in
God.
situations
Oh my
where
God.
somebody asked me for something, and I was like, give me a moment. I think I know that artist. Let me just look through my folders. It's like,
Oh my
here, that catalog. Would you like a sample?
Damn. I have mine organized by character and then kink.
Hey, okay.
That's so
Not bad.
slay.
Listen,
I
Chief, I
mean-
need a pastime.
Man, I wish I could just like, I wish there was a system on the PC where you could just tag things and then just search it like E621.
621.
No, you gotta manually do it yourself. You gotta add the tags
Oh god damn.
by folder.
Oh no.
Goddamn.
No, but
I
yeah,
know we're
what about
trying
you?
to avoid the talk of we're getting there.
No.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, but I do have this question for Charlie though.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Charlie, what are you?
What the fuck do you mean? What am I?
Yeah. No, Barsman, what are you? What are you?
Charlie, what
What are
are you? Like I'm like looking at you and I'm like, this is a dog question mark?
Oh, you mean my Sona? Okay. I was
Well,
like,
no,
wait
we
a
already know
minute.
you're a gremlin besides the Sona, so
Yeah, we already knew that part.
goblin.
I
Yeah.
am a saber-toothed tiger.
Ah. All right,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Quite unique.
Yeah, saber
Their
tooth
name's Boba kasi sobrang bobo sila.
boba.
I call them boba because they're so bobo.
Also, premium. Why are you a pink
Yes.
giraffe?
Yes, the OC origins. Yes.
Yes,
I'll get ready
explain.
for the best origin story. I like pink.
Yeah.
How about the giraffe part?
That is so deep.
Oh
I love
yeah.
that.
He
Tall.
likes long things.
Because it sounds as basic as it sounds very basic. Honestly, it's like it's not complicated. I was always being not picked on, but it's the first thing that people like point out. I was like, oh my gosh, premium, you're so tall. You know, I was like, oh, you're the tallest in the family and all that shit. It's like, what's the tallest animal in the animal kingdom? Giraffe. Giraffe. And then I
Giraffe.
was like,
You're
oh,
right.
what am I gonna use it as a color base? I'm like, oh, I like pink. Let's go with pink. And it's like, I gave my brother that absolutely vague idea. Hey, can you make an OC out of this? I'm not creative.
Pre, ang takad mo pag basketball ka. Jennifer. Jennifer.
Yeah, no, they would always say that. They were like, "Oh my gosh, you're so tall. How tall are you?" Like, "Oh, I'm 5'11", and all that stuff.
Ayan
It's like, "Oh, do
kasi
you
na
play
cherry
basketball?"
Farcero,
And I'm like, I look at my lanky twink ass, and I'm like, "Do I look like I play basketball to you?"
You're a volleyball player.
I would get bodied. I swear to God. Actually, volleyball, that wouldn't be so bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Starts watching.
Also, I
Haikyuu.
win.
Mm. But yeah, that's the entire origin of the whole pink giraffe looking boy. I needed a furry OC, and I was like, tall. Let's go with giraffe and make him pink. I thought I was being unique with the whole pink thing. I really thought I was being unique with the whole pink thing. And then I looked around. I was like Twitter. I was like, 621, all that stuff. And then I started finding, yeah. 621, I mean, and it's just like, oh my God, there's actually a lot of pink giraffes. What the fuck?
You can't beat the sparkle wolves.
God damn.
Meanwhile, here I am, monochrome boar, black and white.
It's called cross-referencing. Yeah, that's what it was. I needed to find out whether I was being original or not. Apparently, I wasn't.
Really? I'm like, I really thought the color combination of like the blue hair, the pink giraffe. I've never seen that combo before.
There are quite a few pink giraffes. The hair is usually the one that's different, like, which is actually surprising, right? I'm
guessing they're femboy.
More female than femboy, actually.
I see.
Surprisingly, like,
so
wow,
you blend in.
Mommy,
so
hello.
Hey yo.
I kind of want to say something funny though.
Well, what is it? Yeah.
When like I thought I was being slick with having Kral as a name for my altar, but then I found that someone else had the name Kral.
Yeah, I mean, not only the name. I've seen the appearance before as well. A chimera that basically almost looks like Kral.
Oh God!
Right?
Huh.
Wait, I'm not sure if that's a coincidence or that is very, very scary.
Yeah. I mean, back in my day, I was the only white boar. I was the only white boar. But
Boar,
then
you look at me. You look at me, and like very emo looking wolf here with a gun, wearing
you're Sasuke. You're the Sasuke
tech
of the
wear. I'm not about.
Are you the emo kid of the
of
the band?
No, I would say I'm not really into emo. I'm into punk
True.
and metal and rock.
know.
Yeah.
So would you say you're a fan of My Immortal?
Hell no. Also, I just said I'm not into emo.
No, the punk
and
style.
goth.
The punk style. Okay, maybe not goth.
That's not punk. Are you crazy?
Oh no, there's a difference. Oh.
I hate where this conversation is going.
But anyways, Charlie, like, what about you? How did you come up with Boba?
So my original Sona, which you guys commonly have seen me with, is Charles. I know, so original. He's a Corgi Malamute mix. I chose Corgi because one, I'm fucking short and I fucking love corgis, and Malamute because they're fluffy as shit, and I just thought it would be really cute to have a persona that's just really fluffy. Because like, who wouldn't love to see that? And I even like made his color palette based off the trans flag because I am trans after all. And then Boba, on the other hand, I was like, okay, because like a lot of people have been mentioning that I do have like cat-like tendencies, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to make a cat Sona, but not be a generic domestic cat. So I was like, okay, what is another feline that isn't really so common? I know there's like a lot of tigers. There's like, I don't know, like some cougars, panthers, pumas, and all that stuff. And I'm like, that doesn't seem different enough. So I was like, okay, what else? What other feline creature is there? Oh my god, saber-toothed tigers. They're extinct. And I was like, when thinking of the color palette, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna put every color that I genuinely like and just give that whole pastel aesthetic, because that's really just the general aesthetic that I have with like all my personas. It's just going pastel despite having like a really off dark aesthetic at the same time. So I just found it like really funny to do that. And overall, like I just kind of got used to having the Sona over time. Like it was kind of like an experiment at first, and then I started to slowly like it even more than my original. So I was like, okay, I'll keep this one. Or we're gonna keep this goober. And then over time, it became even sillier. And I'm just like, yeah, this is great. I'm gonna keep this.
It's basically your gremlin self, Persona 5.
Pretty much, yeah, yeah.
Charlie, have you heard of the palace cat?
The palace cat. Yes.
What is
Okay.
Palace?
The palace cat is
How
this
long
like
is a palace
really
cat?
chunky, like fluffy, short-legged cat that lives in like snowy, mountainy areas. The only problem is like the reason I wouldn't choose a palace cat is because they're like really antisocial, and
Oh,
they're
it's the
kind of
opposite
lonely as shit.
yours.
Yeah, so I just
they're
I
emo.
like they're really. The thing is like they're so cute. But the thing is like you shouldn't be going near them because they're like huge
will
like
kill you.
predators and stuff,
Yeah.
despite having a really cute face and things like
Wait,
that.
they're
Like they're
not
a
domestic?
literal walking block of fluff. Yeah, they're not domestic now,
Oh.
No,
and they're
they're
often like
basically
alone.
wild cats. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of terrifying.
but they're so
Hmm.
cute.
No, they're cute. They're very cute.
They're
To
so
take a picture
cute.
from afar.
Yeah, but
Ye-
you have to take a picture from far.
Yeah. So being one of the newer furs and also being trans, how was it going around the fandom?
Ooh,
like,
that's
yeah.
actually interesting you ask, because like my experience of the fandom has been very eventful. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a lot, both negative and positive. Because my like specifically like growing up, when I started getting into the fandom, I started watching like fursuit dance videos specifically. That's the main like reason I got into the fandom, was because I wanted to get involved in the dance scene, because I've been in theater for about 10 years professionally.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
I was like, okay, like I love animals. I love performing. I love like the art of it. I love just playing a character often, and like if I get to do that outside of theater, like what more? And I think the first few furs that I was introduced to like growing up was Majira, that dancing dog, Duke, who else is there? Cosmic Wolf.
Yeah.
Like all those guys, like they basically boosted my motivation to like stay in the fandom and all that stuff. And I'd be watching like dance competitions and I'd be like, oh my gosh, what if that could be me? You know? And then I started doing research and I'm like, oh, like a fursuit costs thousands of dollars, and I'm like, oh shit. Okay, how do I get to there? So I just remembered, oh yeah, I can do art. I'm gonna start building up my art portfolio and like my skills and that to earn money in the first place. And then that sidetracked to me starting my own small business in selling in conventions in general. And then going back to the furry fandom, I think around 2018, that's when I went to my first FurCon, which is the local one. I think it was Furry Pinas
Yeah, the
in
first one.
SMX.
Yeah, the very first one.
And one of the best interactions that I had was with this one dude. I think he's like this green husky. I'm not too sure. Because the guest of honor was Pocari Roo.
Yeah.
I super love her
Yeah.
videos, and she's like a huge inspiration as well, because I just really love her vibes and the energy she gives. Like I strive to be like her. And like I heard that she was a guest of honor, but again, I found the convention like super last minute, and I bought like a ticket itself, like the day itself and all that stuff. And so I was like, okay, that's cool. I saw people lining up to go meet her, and I was like, I think I asked the dude, I was like, hey, what are you guys lining up for? It's like, oh, this is the meet and greet for Pocari Roo. And I'm like, holy shit, really? And he's like, yeah, do you want my ticket? And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you can have it. I don't really mind not seeing her. I just wanted to say hi, but like, if you really want to see her, then you can go. And I'm like, are you sure? Is there like a catch to this? Like,
Is this
what?
the green
He's
husky?
like, no. Yeah, this green husky. He like gave me his fucking like ticket to see Bakari, like super like out of the blue, and I'm like, oh sure. And I did. I got to see Bakari. She signed my sketchbook. I don't know where the fuck it is. It was so funny because she was in
Signed it.
fursuit when she signed it, and
No.
it's like so silly looking. But yeah, I got that. It was still a brief moment, but still, like, that fucking changed everything for me. I was like, oh my god, my ability to get involved in the fandom is a possibility. So I pushed even further, and by 2019, I got to booth in Furry Pinas 2019 for the first time, and that was my first time boothing in general. So, you know, like, sure, my art style was kind of shit back then. I'm not gonna lie, it could have been better because nobody bought from my
They
booth.
improve over time.
Nobody bought from my booth at all. So yeah, which I honestly don't really mind because I was more, like I said, I guess, like, super just happy at the fact that I got to be in a FurCon, like, as a boother this time. And I even got to meet Ace of Hearts Fox. We even got like a selfie with each other and all that jazz. I even remember, I don't know if you guys were there, like whoever was in the 2019 Furry Pinas
I
event.
was there.
They were doing an auction on floaties because the theme was the beach.
Yes.
And they
remember.
auctioned off specifically a giant floaty of a popsicle. It was a rainbow popsicle signed by Ace of Hearts Fox. And what made it even better was that the motherfucker licked it, and everyone went fucking crazy. And I was
Excuse me?
you know what?
Yeah. He
Fuck
did.
it. I'm gonna bid.
the
And
prize.
I went head to head with some other person, but then I was like, I reached up to 1.5 for this thing, and I got it. And like, if you look at, like, I think there's the official footage of the con, you can see me like fucking like cheering and shit, like, at the fact that I got the fucking popsicle. And I still have it in my attic till this day. I
Wait,
never, like,
you're the
used
one
it or
who won
anything.
it? You're the
I
one
got
who
that,
won it?
yeah. I was
Oh my god. I didn't
Where's
know
this shit?
that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was there listening to that whole thing happening. I didn't know that that was you bidding on
Like,
the popsicle.
I stood up on my chair because I was so short I couldn't see past the booths, and I was like 1.5, and he's like 1.5. Anybody else taking it? No, sold. And I was like, let's go.
Oh, that
And
was
it
you.
so-
Okay,
it
so
was
I
such
have
a nice
seen you
moment because
earlier.
everybody in the room was
Fucking
hyping
nice.
me up for this, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to experience this again. But of course, with like their ups, there's a lot of downs with the fandom because like a lot of people have issues, and you know, like, I got into some heat with other people, and it's not really great. Which also is kind of like the downside about that is the fact that, like, when I go to cons now, I can no longer like go freely, like carefree. I have to like kind of worry about the people that are around me because there will be times where I bump into somebody who has beef with me, or like, because the thing is, like, all the people that have beef with me are associated with each other, like they're all in one circle, which is really scary because like they have like a history of like talking behind my back kind of thing, like you know, that type of thing. And
Yeah,
it
we know.
freaks me out because I already deal with like paranoia and all that stuff. So every time I go to a con, I'm just thinking like, please God, nobody from that group like be there. And if they are there, I tend to like freeze in my spot, which kind of sucks, especially if I'm like boothing most of the time because I have to serve customers and all that stuff. So it's not really great. But you know, reminding myself that like, oh, there are people in this fandom that do care about me. There are people that really admire my work, and all that stuff motivates me to keep going. And now, like, around I think 2021, 2020, I started streaming because I got introduced to the local furry group specifically through I think it was Arbino.
Yeah.
Oh,
Arbino.
Yeah.
That was definitely
Arbino. He is my grand peppy. He's the one who started everything technically because I went to Twitch because like originally my main reason for being on Twitch was from the Dream SMP, keeping up with that. And then I ended up like checking out other channels that was recommended, and then pops up Arbino playing Dead by Daylight, and I was like, this is funny. This is so silly. This is a giant blue dog playing some Dead by Daylight. You know what? I like it. I started going to his streams more often. And at some point he invited me to join them in their call, and I started like joining their streams and everything. And people in their chat were like, oh my god, this person's really fun to have around. Are you a streamer? People kept asking me like, oh, are you a streamer? And I'm like, no, I have not started streaming at all. And then they're like, oh, you should start streaming. And I'm like, okay, I will. And then over time, I started doing more networking, and I ended up meeting Alexi, Elias, Lich, which
That's a lot of
those
people.
three are the ones that have helped me specifically in my streaming career, because I didn't know anything about OBS, Streamlabs, anything like that. I went in blind, and I was like testing out my stream, and thank God Glitch, I owe him so much, because he's the one that like helped me with like alerts, everything like that. He even like explained like the ins and outs of it, which helped so much that once I started streaming, you know, sure there were like flaws to it, of course, because I just started streaming. Like within like the literal first year of me streaming, I already got affiliated because of their help. And that like shocked me, because again, it just went back to the whole fact that like the community is so dedicated to like just helping each other, and that's one thing I really love about it. So like I remember I don't know if you were there, but this is the drawing stream
Yeah,
where
I was
I was
there.
drawing whatever people wanted. And I still can't believe this fucking stream where I'm drawing Alexi in soup with his ass cheeks out is the stream that got me
Highly
affiliated.
questionable. Highly
That's the
questionable.
one stream that got me affiliated, and I don't know whether to feel good or bad about it.
Very questionable content.
And it's funny because I think it was Glitch that invited a friend of his. I think it was frick, I forgot his name. I think it starts like a K or something. Whatever. It's like within like his friend group or something, and
Yeah.
his friend is also like kind of like well-known streamer in like the furry fandom, and he rated me with like 100-something people. And like, because the thing is, Glitch like invited him, and when he saw my stream, he thought, oh, I'm just like an innocent streamer, you know, wholesome. The moment they come in, I'm fucking drawing Alexi butt naked in a soup. Like, it's just a 180.
Listen, that is the perfect way to get rid.
And ever since that happened, I just made it my trademark to just be deceptive in terms of like other people coming in my streams. So like, you know, I have this really cutesy aesthetic, you know, it's all
Very,
wholesome looking.
yes.
But then the moment they come in, I'm probably talking about something like cocks or something. I don't know. And like I just love keeping that up. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing lately in the fandom, and that's just my whole bit.
Yeah.
Timmy!
It's been
What?
Pogus Champus. What is Pogus Champus?
PogChamp.
It has the same for like
Pogus
like
Champus.
Dozy as well. Yeah.
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 Like-
Okay, how about
Oh wait, I almost forgot. In the recent Philly Fur of this year, I was boothing, and that's where I met Premium and Retro.
Oh yeah, funny interaction.
We have the best fucking like introduction with each other, because I was going around taking 0.5, you know, the 0.5 angle
Yeah.
on like the iPhone. I was taking 0.5 photos of every fursuiter I could find in the con.
Mm-hmm.
And I went up to Retro because he was just standing there next to Premium. I didn't even notice Premium, actually. I was just focused on Retro. I like put the fucking camera up to his head. I was like, can I take a picture of you? And then both of them thought I wanted to have a picture with him. And I was like, no, I'd want a picture of his face. They're like, okay. I took a picture, fucking bolted. And that was it.
I took a picture. He looked at it. He laughed, and then he disappeared. Ran. I was like, "Oh my god, what was that? I don't know what just happened. What the fuck?"
Who was this gremlin that just took a picture?
this little whirlwind, like whoosh.
Yeah, and then fucking wait, how did we start talking? Like, what got us? To
No, we started
talking?
talking afterwards because I think it was on VR chat, and I wanted.
Oh yeah. Wait. Now I remember.
I was doing a post-con
Yeah,
stream.
Premium was doing a post-con stream in VR chat, and I was like, I kind of want to join because he was inviting like people over to join, and I was like, okay. I joined in his chat, and I was like, what is this? And he's like, oh, it's VR chat. You can join if you'd like. And I'm like, I don't have VR chat. And he's like, then download it. And I'm
It's
like,
And
okay.
guess what? You don't need you don't need a beer headset. It's free on your
Yeah, and
desktop.
then I was like, oh yeah, I remember hearing about it. You know what? Fuck it, let me try it. I get in. The first thing I fucking have is my mic not working, and it's fucking blasting everybody.
Charlotte's just like in there, just like, brrr, like okay. There's this little tab in there that's like allows you to control your microphone.
And I just remember like interacting with like a few other people in the stream, and then over time, I think I think I texted you. I was like, why is your name Premium Daddy? Like, are you question mark?
That is actually a question. That is actually a good question. Why
Yeah.
is your name Premium Daddy? Does this mean there's an average daddy somewhere?
The implications of a premium daddy implies that there's a bargain bin daddy.
Yeah, bargain bin.
Standard issue daddy, a bargain bin daddy.
Recycled.
The name originated from my old friend group because we used to play a lot of Rainbow Six Siege, and we were really addicted. We were really addicted. We played like original Days of Siege up until like a few years later. So we even tried making content for it. I made YouTube videos and stuff. It was really funny, but the whole name came out because like I was always playing this one specific character, and they were like, if they wanted to play him, they would like ask me first because like they were being courteous. Like they know it's my main. It's like, hey, bro, can I play this character? I want to try him. I was like, yeah, go ahead. You can try him. I don't mind. And they'll say like, oh, so does that mean that every time we play this person would be a discounted version of you? And then that's how they came up with the idea. Oh, so if we're discounting you, then does that make you premium? I was like, huh.
Whoa,
Well, I'm the better version of you. Yeah. Like,
who are you? I'm you, but better.
I'm you, but better.
It's like, oh, you're using they start using the character. They're okay, but they're like not really pulling those like game-winning plays. Like, God, I'm just like all right, give it back. Let me show you how it's done.
Damn. Next time there's gonna be pre-order, Daddy.
Yeah. Deluxe edition, Daddy.
Oh yeah, speaking
Seasons
of
pass,
premium, our interaction, you want to like explain to them like how our dynamic kind of works? Because like
it's a little gremlin. Honestly, like I think the first time I had a proper conversation with Charlie was after the stream. So I was telling them they're just really happy and like excited to be around, and I was like, hey, if you're free after this, we have Discord. You can DM me, like I'm fine. It's fine if you want to talk after that. And they conversed with me. We talked for quite a while, and they I think it was Charlie who came up with the idea that like, hey, would you like to get together sometimes? Like, okay, that's interesting. What are you implying? Because how do I put this nicely? They asked if I could be their master. How do I put this? How do I put this nicely? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was expecting something else.
Nah.
No one asked that on their first.
Is that the first time someone?
To be an organ donor?
Is that the first time someone asked you up front like that?
Kind of, actually. Yeah, it was kind of taken aback. NGL.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. Here's the thing. I took the risk and it worked anyway. So
Fair enough.
And then Retro got involved.
I will shoulder pat you, and I'm like, it's alright. I've been there. I've been there on the sudden. Can you be my daddy? Or can you be my master? Or can you be my owner? I'm like,
I'm
sure.
just like, hello. Okay, hold on.
Sure.
Wait, what?
No, but here's the thing. It's not in the way like one would think like, oh, it's like like really creepy where it's like just asking up front and then
Yeah.
not like explaining it. It's more like we had this like within context of like talking about
we had
Like,
at
it's
least a
basically, it's like,
conversation
it's
things
not-
and everything. Like we were talking
Yeah.
about that, and then like I asked the question, and then after that we clarified a bit more
Yeah,
on like
yeah.
all that stuff, and
Mhm.
also you explain like boundaries and everything like that.
Yep.
And it went well, and now we're here.
At least it wasn't like the moment that that they asked, you were like, here, sign on the dotted line. Here's the
I'm gonna
dotted
need
line.
wait
your
now.
soul and your a piece of your kidney.
I'm gonna need your blood right here.
Your blood right here. Your
Yes.
freshest blood from the nose.
Good lord.
Oh, good shit.
I guess like with regards to like my start with the fandom as well. The most I got involved with it before I actually started streaming myself was Twitch. The whole art side with it, because like being an uncreative guy, the one guy in the family who can't draw for shit. I have my cousins who can draw. I have my siblings who can draw, and I'm just like here like, oh my god, I can't do anything. I'm only creative in one way. That's destroying things.
Wait, what?
Pew pew.
Yeah, destructive. Like like I like to be
Video
Sort of
games,
like
video
in the-
games.
demolitions and sort of like that, video games and all that other stuff. And I started my proper exposure, I guess, with like furries on Twitch was a friend that Retro met who was a streamer. And I was like, oh, you seem to be hanging a lot with this person, like why don't I go check him out? Because at that time I didn't know anything about Twitch. I think this was back in 2014, 2015. Somewhere like 20, no, it was like 2016, 2017, somewhere around that time. Things were happening, and I started like looking at Twitch because I was a YouTube guy. It's like I was like, oh dude, this whole streaming thing, like I don't like this, blah blah blah. It's like I was a bit of a hater.
What?
You
Okay,
become what you
like-
hate
I didn't
I
get the
handle-
concept. I didn't get the concept
of streaming.
of streaming in its
Yeah.
entirety. And I started watching. I was like, okay, this is kind of fun. Like I see the appeal of this. You feel like you're talking to someone. You get like live content that's not like limited to 10 minutes, and you can just sit here for hours and just have fun. And then I started like going around Twitch a little bit more and started seeing all this like other streamers like Doryu and yeah, like because I also started playing Apex Legends. Like it came out and that became a big thing. And Doryu was actually like one of the biggest players of that game, and he happened to be a furry. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's like
It's
really
interesting
terrifying.
that you mentioned Doryu because like I was introduced to Doryu through the dance comps actually. So it's interesting
Whoa.
how it's linked but like in different ways.
Yeah, because like
I remember
again, I
Doryu
didn't know
from the
much
art
about
days.
I didn't know much about the fandom besides just furries. Like I didn't know that there was like dancing, like this other stuff. Fursuiting was there, but like I didn't like know much about it as well. It was really just art. That's it. It's just like, oh, just fur is just
Mhm.
like art. That's it. And then because like streaming was becoming VTubing was becoming like a popular thing, and that's when I started like seeing all that stuff all over Twitch. And then my start with streaming actually was after Dozy.
Yeah.
Like you're familiar with Dozy.
Yes.
Um, He we sat in a Discord call. Like I remember we sat in a Discord call for 3 months straight because he said he wouldn't start streaming until he gets his own live 2D avatar, but he's
Yeah.
gonna make it himself. We were in that call while
Yeah.
he drew the model, he rigged it himself, and it was like just like 3 months of fucking pain. It was so fucking funny. It's like I'm not gonna pay anybody to make this shit. I'll do it myself. Like
All right,
okay, it's
Dozy,
like
time for version 2, Dozy. Make the full
so
body.
so if you learn this shit, can you like open commissions? And I was like, I'm not doing this again.
I feel
And
that. I feel that.
I mean,
I got him.
like Dozy, I think Dozy made his own after I made my own. That's why we're both half,
Yeah,
half people. It's like
I see.
VTubers are just one half a person.
Yeah, it's like after that, I got involved with his channel. It's like he was like, oh, since we're friends, you're always here. Why not just mod? And that's how I got my start. Like, I started modding for his channel, all that stuff. It was fun because like at least every time when he would be live, I would be there. I got to watch the dumb stuff that he gets to do, and I was like slowly getting involved. And at the same time, my cousin was also starting his own Twitch stream
Nice.
and was getting quite a bit of
Mhm.
success from it. It was like an IRL stuff. It wasn't really a furry.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like an IRL guy. I was like, oh, dude, you should get into to Twitch streaming. It's like it's the next best thing. I was like, dude, like I don't know, man. It's a lot of effort. It's like, no, it's okay. You just turn on a camera, you sit in front of a computer, and you do stuff. Like there's not a lot of effort. Of like, okay. I mean, that's okay. I did the same thing where it's like I didn't want to like full send streaming unless I had an OC.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
have Caden at that time. Like the
Mm.
giraffe guy didn't even exist at that time. I was like, hey, bro, can you make this character for me? And then I'll just use it for stream. And uh, actually, then it's like just you start a game. I just streamed because I wanted to play a game. That was it. And my friends would come along. There would be Retro, Dozy. We had Frost, a couple of other friends. They would be the only ones who would watch. And then it slowly blew up from there. And it was actually kind of, I wouldn't say cathartic, but like highly like exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
And like, oh, suddenly you're getting like this, like a bunch of people that's coming in and just saying that they're enjoying what's going on. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Give me a second. I'm gonna grab some water.
All right.
All right.
I'm just sitting here playing a video game. What's going on? And the first the first thing that happened with streaming for me was I met one of my friends. He also streams. He's basically a bear on Twitch, Kuma the Burr, and he
Hmm.
also plays
Oh, Kuma,
Apex.
Kuma.
So
Yeah,
Wait,
Kuma the
Yeah.
Burr.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen
basically. And he came on in. I was like, he plays Apex, I play Apex, and then we just started getting to talking to each other on on Twitch. I started like appearing on his streams, and then he started dropping in mine. And it was like the funny part was like after just like constantly attending his streams every time he would be live, he just goes, "You premium, you're mod now." It's like, wait, what the fuck you mean?
Wait,
You're
what?
mod now.
Like,
I
"You're
need a
always
mod.
here.
You're a mod now."
I'm like, wait, hold on.
Not even VIP, just mod. You have powers
No.
now.
You have rights now.
Yeah.
Since you like being here all the time. And over time, I improved stuff. I started like doing a bit more research on what I need to do, what I need to like have on stream, as like on my channel and all that stuff. I've been like really winging it ever since, and it just grew from there. I've met like quite a good amount of like really good people, like specifically within my like furry circle now, that I'm really happy to have. It's just like I would say like I wouldn't be here if not for like a lot of those people actually in such a short span of time.
Why am I in the back of the jacuzzi?
No,
You're taking water.
People just said that I needed to adjust you to your actual size.
Well,
Actually, no. It would be accurate if you put it back to the same size, but then like make it only my head sticking out.
That is true. Let's do that.
Why are you asking?
There you
Not
go.
even like my whole face, like just half of
Oh no.
There we go. Chin.
Yeah.
water.
But yeah, it's like you really had quite a journey in your streaming career. And
Yeah, because
yeah.
it's
How about you?
I did it
Uh,
as like a side hobby thing. This when I was in college actually, and like it it became quite of a challenge because as someone who's lazy, I'll just drop it as lazy. Like the best way I could like describe it is like the way my professor told me. It's like, you know what, Premium, you're very smart. You're just lazy. I'm like, fuck, you're right. You're right, ma'am. You're not wrong about that.
I mean,
But then lazy people
I've
find
seen
the best
lazier.
way to optimize.
I've seen
Yeah.
lazier.
Because like I don't want to like I'm not diagnosed with anything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
oftentimes people would like pick up on it. Like some of my friends that would like try to say like, do you have this? And like, no, not medically. Like I don't know if there's anything in there. I'm just fucking lazy. Don't worry, man. I just couldn't be bothered. Because with the whole streaming thing coinciding with school, I would always have to like things like, dude, do I do I do a stream now, or do I just like wait for like another day? And it was like the week would pass and I would just be like, oh shit, I haven't fucking streamed today. I've been so pressured to do it, and then I have class and all that stuff.
Yeah, that is very much that.
I wanted to keep it as just like as casual as possible, so I tried following a schedule, and
That's
as
not
much as I
casual
wanted-
if you're following its schedule.
I tried to follow like a consistent schedule. It's like, hey guys, like, okay, I'm gonna do at least like Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. We're gonna try to stream, but then something would always happen, like whether it's like at home or with family or it's just like a
Yeah,
schoolwork
yeah.
that I need to finish
Yeah,
that badly, and I was just
understandable.
like, ah, shit, I can't. Fuck, never mind. Like, I'm not gonna bother doing this. That was be like a month, and you just streamed once, and like,
Yeah,
but yeah.
it does like make you feel like if you stream a lot and then suddenly for like a while you like stream only for 1 month, once a month, you're like, oh, why didn't I do this? I could have done this,
Yeah.
done that.
Yeah, you had so much. You felt like you had so much time to like do it, and you didn't do it. It
Yeah.
sucks.
I love this pool water.
Stop sipping the pool water. Stop
It's so
sipping the
good.
Yeah, we're gonna run out of pool water.
Yeah, well, don't worry. We'll distribute these in bottles for everyone to buy.
Bore.
That's so good.
We'll call it premium juice.
Okay.
Shut up.
Premium juice with boba.
Premium juice with boba. Like we look like we're inside it, but no, me and Raz are actually outside. We're just cooking. We're like stirring the pot. We're stirring the pot, and then we're like cooking these two inside of it.
Wait, I just
Come
realized
on.
if you make like premium's icon like halfway, I guess, or something, he'll also be submerged in the water, and
When
it
he
looks like he's
speaks, when he
screaming
speaks,
from
he's
the water.
drowning.
Yeah.
He's drowning. Let me-
Drown him! Drown him!
There he goes.
No.
There he goes. Ah, he's drowning.
Oh no! Premium actually looks like he's drowning.
Help.
He's not drowning. I'm just secretly touching his balls.
But yeah.
So,
All
should
right.
I ask for
Yeah. What
on
do you
his,
want to ask?
like your streaming career or your furry career, or
Wait,
both?
Wait, furry career. There's a career in furry?
No, I mean your history.
Oh,
Or something.
history in furry. I've just been a fan. Like earlier Charlie brought up VR chat. For me, it's like pretty amazing that nowadays younger furs, or like furs that just join in this time, have stuff like younger furs. Those furs that go in this time. They have stuff like they have stuff like VR chat and tickety talk and
the tickety talk.
back in
We
my
only
day.
had,
Back in my day, we used MIRC. We had chat rooms that we'd have
Oh,
to
yeah.
connect to, and then I
Skype.
remember
The use of
remember the rule of MIRC that every
Back
girl
then,
is an
we had
FBI
Kik.
agent,
True, actually.
and then I mean pretty much like back then it was mostly like Yahoo. I'd say. I mean
Messenger.
actually
That-
even
that's
before
how
Yahoo
we,
messengers. back then when Yahoo Messenger was a thing, even before that actually, we did something
Yeah, I
called
know
Live
MIS.
Journal. I don't know if you guys know what Live Journal is. Do you guys know
Oh
what
my
my Live Journal is?
Huh.
Have you guys heard of Live
Fun
Journal?
fact, I'm just alive.
Oh no, he's fading into the abyss again. How about you, Charlie? Have you ever heard of
That is so
Live
old.
Journal?
Oh man, I remember TeamSpeak.
Yeah, it is lively. No, not lively.
Lobo,
Oh, am I?
you're like
Oh, I'm the one who's disappearing. Okay, hang on. Let me
Are you-
reconnect.
lively.
Oh no. Oh no, guys. All right, I'm back. I think.
Or
Hello,
like,
hello. Am I back?
I hope we're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back now. It seems like my thing was like my Discord was being weird. It just
I
suddenly
saw
said I was like low.
The cat.
No, the cat didn't kill the cat didn't kill the stream this time. Charlie didn't kill my stream. Don't worry.
Wait a minute.
the
Wait,
cat wasn't biting the wire this time.
Yeah.
Bar has cats who tends to pull on the cable.
They,
The
they're-
router.
Oh,
The
what?
router.
yeah. So my cats either turn off the router,
Crunchy
like
cable.
no, they literally like just press the button on the
Josie, I
on the
didn't
router in the
miss on
back.
the fucking monitor.
They become very smart. Even when I like cover the thing with boxes, they just like push the box in and turn it off. Or sometimes they just like yank the whole Ethernet cable out. My cats have become
This is some
smart.
really
Oh,
smart
what does
cats.
this button do?
Yeah. I mean, they've even colluded with the dogs to take away all the food in our fridge.
Hey yo.
Like that. I don't own this house. The one that owns this house are my cats and my dogs.
So
To
They
the
really
cat's
had
eyes,
supper.
you are the slave to the cat.
you're the pet.
Yes,
You're the
I
pet.
serve you. I serve you, my crazy ass. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, so Live Journal was how we met other people. I remember back then, we actually manually searched for people like to be a if they're furries or not, going through everywhere.
God, that's
Asking them.
difficult.
Yeah, I remember there was
Yeah.
that big list in Live Journal that kept getting updated. It started with just 2 furries, and then there were 3, and then there were 4. We were just slowly, month by month, we were slowly like finding people in different forums and different places, and like, oh my god, there's actually furries in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Actually, that's the funny. That's even the whole brony thing. When I started, I think my first actual interaction was like,
Mm.
I think with the
Similar.
Malay,
Yeah,
the Malay or
yeah.
something like overseas. I didn't even know that there was like a community locally for bronies. And then I looked up at YouTube, and apparently they had a PonyCon locally.
Yes,
And
they
it
did.
had it had the first PonyCon, at least if I remember, was like in a hotel, and the entire con was like uploaded on YouTube, and I was like, what the fuck? They had one, we have one. There are people here who watch this shit. I need to find these people.
You're like, my people, my people.
my people. I need to find my people. And I actually got involved with the pony scene locally. I wasn't just like an enjoyer. I got involved in the con scene, the friend group, and everything. I helped manage at least the last successful pony con we had was like 2019. It was like the biggest one we had. Lasted
I
like
think
2 days.
Most of the cons ended in 2019.
I mean,
because
the
2020
pandemic,
obviously.
it's
Yeah.
like-
Yeah.
They see me rolling.
Okay. Let's
Yeah, but
continue.
But yeah, pretty much like I think back then it was a whole lot harder to like engage with people because basically, I mean, there were webcams, but internet back then was pretty shit.
Yeah.
No, I would disagree at the fact that like everyone in their internet cafes tend to use the webcams for
Ding
Yeah.
ding ding ding. Ding. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
For some
for other
very-
things. For other
For
things.
some very special shit.
Yeah. for communicating with their loved ones.
in very gigantic quotes.
Yes, loved ones, quotation marks. Uh,
Okay.
but yeah,
Mhm.
that's pretty much like, there's not much to my like, furry story because I've just been around like one of the longest ones around in the whole community, but just kind of been an observer of sorts.
Hmm.
Like,
Observer, you reacted pretty strongly when you found out.
well, okay, maybe I did, maybe I was quotation mark the
Quotation mark.
cause for certain things, but
Hmm?
I can't call myself the cause when all I did was exist. Like just me existing. Like I understand the feeling that Charlie has about basically there are people who would like like who has this thing target on my back kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have that feeling because just me existing makes people upset.
For real. I feel that. I feel
And it
that
was just
for
like
real.
that's why like there were like times where the community was peaceful and then me arriving for some reason that made people upset, even though all I did was say hello or just
Mm.
hang out. People just didn't
Honestly,
like
like
me.
my remedy for that, like over
Mm.
the years, because like I've dealt with this for like about more than 5 years already, um, is that like the fact that we have like the ability to prove to people that we're the bigger person in this situation, regardless of like what they've heard of us, it like makes me feel a little stronger in terms of like encountering people that may have beef with me, because it's like
Mm.
you have this perception of me, but you never really took the time to like actually speak with me and like get to know me properly.
Yeah,
So I'll just be the bigger person and prove to you that I'm not what people think or say that I am.
yeah,
So
that is the thing, but during the time when it was happening, it's basically I just existed and I just said my piece, and because of me just being there, the dramas that followed up were just basically they just decided to cause more drama from me doing nothing. So
dang.
so they basically just I'll start my like I'll say it like this. Think of me as a guy who decided to like, because I'm from Cebu, which is way far from the north from Luzon, right? So I don't get to associate, I don't get to hang out with people that much. So I was kind of the outsider during those times because a lot of the people were basically hanging out together already because they were in the same area. Like they could go to each other because of MRT and stuff. So me coming in just kind of irked some people because I don't know their culture,
Oh,
quotation mark. And
I mean, it's a
basically,
little odd.
yeah, it was a
Manila
very weird
culture, be
time. Yeah.
toxic.
Yeah, so that it was like that. And like I just joined there, and then basically because I joined there, they all just decided to leave. It's
Yeah.
like, and then they basically like just got people caught in the crossfire. All I did was like enjoy my thing. Before we had VR chat, we had Second Life, and all I did in Second Life was basically make a house for people. Like we just have our own house. We can display our art here, galleries, etc., etc.
Mm.
And then I just invited people to like hang out in Second Life, and we just post our art or like just chill, talk, and everything. And then basically, the call out started happening, and then all I did was just be, as you said, the bigger person, and just basically say, like, you guys need to be more attentive of your own things. And instead of them like dealing with it because they got punished, like the people who were against me, they got punished, but for some reason, instead of just accepting their punishment and just being waiting out the suspension, they just decided we'll make our own we'll make our own group. And it was just basically like that kind of situation. I think that's still
Uh,
kind of a common thing in any fandom, not just the furry fandom.
Oh yeah, totally.
yeah, yeah.
There's a very, I mean, even
I've had similar
I think
situations.
I think
in
even
my own
normies
group.
have that, right? I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
even
Everyone,
normies have
that's
that.
human.
Yeah.
That's human
it's
nature.
actually very common in just fandom culture, period. Especially like locally, I would say it's common in both furry and cosplay community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, even in the pony community, like, trust me, it got like kind of like heated. Not gonna lie.
I mean
There
the
was
the
a
pony
lot of
community
situa-
here, the pony community here in Cebu got really heated when someone had to explain flopping to the general
Oh
public.
no.
Oh my fucking god!
Why?
Bro,
Imagine you're in this very big event, and the first words that come out of your mouth is "I like clopping,"
why, dude?
and then that
Listen, I
person
like
had to
this shit.
explain what clopping is on
Oh,
stage.
that's worse. Oh my god, dude,
Why?
that's terrible. Why?
I don't know. There was
What?
funny times. There were funny
I
times.
guess.
Why would they like
Why would they
initiate
say
that
I
kind
I
of?
like clopping? I don't know. I
That
don't
is-
know.
Some people.
Some people are just that.
I've met some people. Don't worry. Trust me. I've met some people.
But yeah, enough about my furry thing. I think I'd say for my streaming thing, I think I started streaming a few years, like what year is it again? It's 2023 now. I've been streaming since 2017, but I was on Facebook.
Oh no.
Facebook Live.
Yeah,
Face-
Facebook Live. You guys
Oh.
know that place?
Facebook Live. Mm.
Yeah, I was streaming while I was like working like a full-time job, so it was like just no energy.
Yeah, my
but
fir-
a stream.
I guess my first proper ones were YouTube actually. Yeah,
YouTube,
like, those
nice.
actually
YouTube.
did Facebook Live. Yeah, for a while.
Yeah. So
Really?
I just find it like this is just me kind of like rubbing my own ego. I'm
Uh-huh.
admitting it here. I'm rubbing my own ego. Ever since I started streaming, I just saw a lot of the local furries start streaming as well, and I'm like,
Mm.
nice.
Mm.
I'm like,
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Cool, cool.
I'm like, yeah, finally, more people streaming. Now I have some people to watch while I work.
Actually, yeah, I think that's like the best way I was able to like get into streaming as well. It's like you can put somebody up and they could be like live for like hours while you do
Right.
something in the background. Like it's like, you know, I understood it. You know, it's just this was great.
One thing I'm very happy about in terms of HAYOP is my schedule is kind of fully booked with streamers all around. Because for some reason we have really late night streamers like Dark Wolf and Thor who stream at
Mm.
like 3 a.m.
Oh god.
or I think the one who holds the prime AM slot would be Sky. You guys know Sky, the
Yeah,
singer Utaite. So
Yeah.
he usually streams at like 3 a.m. 4 a.m. onwards, and I
Mm,
just
Damn,
like
that is
watch them.
late.
I haven't seen them stream for a while though, but they have been busy.
Oh,
Yeah,
alright.
yeah, and they are actually. So I'm kind of worried.
The only the
uh,
only person that I never get to catch streaming is Tetsu, because Tetsu streams at like in the morning.
The morning.
Yeah, which
Morning,
is the time where I
afternoon, yeah.
sleep. And
The
I'm like,
time when I was
yeah, I'm sleeping at like up to like 12 noon, and I see like I go on and see Tetsu still streaming. Oh, Tetsu's still there. But it's been
Tetsu's
only
live as
4
well.
hours. Yeah.
Mm.
I like I just want to like insert real quick about Tetsu and streaming in general. I
Mhm.
love Tetsu's streams mainly for the fact that their streams are very niche. Have
Mm.
you have you guys ever seen anyone play that game? I have never seen
Nope.
anyone play that game
Beat
I
ever.
don't even know that. I didn't even know that game existed.
Right? The train game, and I was like,
Densha
the
Go.
dedication that they have to Densha Go. I could see all these people like watching Tetsu, and they like, you know, it's amazing for me. Like, damn, I never knew that niche
Yeah,
niche things like that existed.
always find your niche.
Yeah, always find my niche. That's why next time we're gonna lubricate toys on stream.
Hey yo!
Let's go.
With
Finally, some good
bath
content.
water.
Speaking of fucking niche content, there's this one dude on Twitter that has made multiple videos of seeing which food item is the most fuckable, and
What?
they
Yo,
they
link
did
me.
it based on
Link
like
me.
they did it like one was like
Oh,
they filled
God.
like fleshlights with like spaghetti, beans. And then
Yo,
there's another one where
I
recently he
demand
tried to fuck
links.
different types of pies.
my
Another was
fucking God.
was burgers.
Ooh.
Now I need the links.
I'll DM you, don't worry.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh no.
It's okay, guys. Don't worry. Cursed content is my specialty. I love
Don't
being
worry, guys.
cursed. We can sing along to my immortal.
No, I'm bored.
I'm sorry. I'm still not over the trauma.
I mean,
so glad about-
that's
I'm
on you
glad
for reading the entire thing in one sitting.
I thought
You
it was
married-
I did
short.
the same thing.
I thought it was short.
I told you before in like if it's long, we can do it just so you don't crash. But then you proceeded to crash.
Oh my god. I mean,
I think
that's
reading
pretty
it in
much.
one go was fine.
I feel like my niche in general, like people have told me, is that I'm just very like I don't like I'm very I don't care. Like I feel like people told me that I'm one of the like I've heard some people tell me that I'm one of the few people they know that literally draws fetish art on stream and doesn't give a damn. Like
I mean, that's
I
a
haven't
lot
I
of
haven't
people.
drawn I haven't like I've seen people draw vor on stream, which is fine. But
Oh,
I haven't seen people draw diapers on stream, and I'm like, yo, I don't care.
I mean, there is small.
Small?
small.
Small?
small fuck, they go by Pika sometimes. I think Pika.
Oh, I thought you meant smallest overlord. I was like, smallest
Oh, no.
overlord? I was
No,
like,
no, no, no,
I was
no,
like,
no,
no.
no, no.
Small is into
Small.
no.
smallest into
Hold on,
this
hold
thing.
on.
Small cap.
Because I know them as like small cafe or something like that.
Ah,
Like,
yeah,
their
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
user on Twitter and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I just like the freeness, especially nowadays that Twitch actually just gave us a bit more freedom because we can set up the warnings ahead of time. That's why
Yeah.
that's why streams are permanently sexual sexual content.
Yeah.
So that
I mean, yeah, same actually. Same.
Honestly, yeah, me too. I mark it as 18 plus because like I just don't want to risk people thinking that it's innocent all the way.
right. I mean,
It's just a lot more
Oh my
liberated, I guess. It's
I-
just,
Yeah.
like,
I have a slight horror
Easy
story.
about it.
I have a slight horror story in terms of streaming. There was this one time I was just streaming, and because the thing didn't exist yet, where you can set it to mature content, sure,
yeah,
but
yeah.
but you can't like set as sexual or whatever, etc. And it doesn't have that big warning screen. It doesn't have that big warning screen before. So I was just sitting there on my stream talking to my chat. Then all of a sudden, this random kid busts into my Discord, just
Oh, good lord.
Oh, that
goes
one,
into
yeah.
my voice chat, and then starts using his camera, and I'm like,
What the fuck?
and he was just showing me.
Uh,
He was just showing me around his house, and I was like,
what the
you
Sir,
should
sir,
not do
what?
that.
That's a self dox. Oh my god. Why?
I was like, oh my god.
please,
I was
I'm
just like-
sorry, you have to leave, dude.
child?
I was like, child, and then basically just started asking me if I like played Fortnite or something, and I'm like, no, I don't play Fortnite. And then like it just kept on like I had to like stay calm the whole time until basically just had
They
to make him
seem
leave.
like- Yeah.
Because I mean, I was mostly worried because if I blocked him immediately, I was worried that he was just gonna
Like,
go rampant
the
on
ball.
chat. So I just had to let him off easy that yo, this is not the place. My stream is not the place for you. Please go.
I'm sorry, child.
but then like
are banished.
how did they get the links?
I mean, I have a bot that automatically like posts the Discord link here and there, and that's basically
Yeah.
one of the problems back then.
Mm.
So basically, I just like remove the bots and stuff nowadays. And I even Discord now has like a filter thing that prevents people.
But then
Well, then again, they don't read. They're literally the meme of, well, too bad I can't read.
That won't stop me.
DW.
That won't stop me. I can't read.
Yeah, that one. That exact meme.
DW meme. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I think we've been like going through the topic of me already. So let's go back to you guys.
You forgot
So-
someone. I'm sad.
Well, Raz, hi
Yeah.
Raz. What about
No,
you?
no, yeah.
How's
Okay.
streaming for you?
It's fine. Okay.
Fine.
I just wanted to connect the furry thing.
All right, go for it.
After the sentence that I said to Bor, because Bor actually met me in a place called Antro Asia, which is a forum for Southeast Asia first.
Mostly Malaysian.
Mostly
first.
Malaysian and Singaporean, yeah.
Yeah.
Then
And that's where
like,
we met.
yeah, that's where we met. That's why I said that you were very surprised that like a group technically formed there.
Yeah.
Like you saw that, yeah, the entire stick. So as for where I started as a furry, like I didn't know there's a fandom like that, but I was really into like I like animals. A part of me that
I'm glad I didn't have
I'm
to
not-
explain where I started.
I'm not. Well, I would say I moved from being Therian.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Therian. That's an old term that I just remembered.
That is
just now.
an old
My-
term, but
My dad
but-
back then.
but
was a
I
Therian.
felt like I still felt connected to nature. Like I was very like lonely. Like no one. It's not like no one likes me or something, but I was really heavily bullied and for some fucking reason I don't know.
You were tree.
like I treat like I treat animals more respect than you. That's a
Fuck humans.
that's
Fuck
a
humans.
different
Let's go.
that's a different story. But so yeah, I was really into those. Then I just enjoyed watching cartoons. Then
You like SWAT
I was
cats.
really into. Why are you're outing me out very early? Also, I love Thundercats. I love
Thundercats, huh?
yes.
Thundercat. Oh.
The
I've never
80s
seen
animation. You should look at them.
I've never seen Thundercats because I was too busy getting my head smashed into G.I. Joe.
You like biker mice? Yes, I've known
Biker
that.
Mice from Mars.
yeah.
From Mars. Yo.
Also 13.
Classic.
Mm,
How about SWAT cats? SWAT cats.
yeah.
Where is
yeah,
the
well-
remake? Where is the
Where is the
reboot?
remake? I want my reboot.
Where is the Fortnite skin?
What? Oh shit.
Yeah. I'll get into Fortnite if you put in SWAT cats. You hear me?
Oh, by the way, premium.
Ah.
Do you know 1313?
What is 1313?
Familiar, but I don't think I've been involved with it.
Just look at the art.
What's that? What's that old cartoon where they're frogs? Battletoads.
Frog?
There we go. Never mind.
Battletoads.
Battletoads. Yeah.
Oh
That was
god.
a cartoon.
The more we talk about it, I'm feeling very old right now.
Now feel the power of Land Before Time. All 20
Bro.
movies.
All 20 movies, direct to film.
Direct to film.
Okay. Skipping that. We started. We technically formed the group, the very small group, with me and five other furries.
I remember
who
the
met in
the big
the
mafia
photos.
so dad of the Philippine furries back then.
mafioso dad. What do
Well,
you
you
mean?
at least I referred to him as like the mafia lord guy.
we are not mafia. What do you mean?
He was a
Right.
bear. He was a bear. He looked cool in a
Oh,
suit.
Winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a bear,
He's
so
not
I
in a
thought he's a
suit.
mafia.
What do you mean?
I know he's in a jumpsuit, but he'd look good in a suit. That's what I'm saying.
uh okay. After that, we started like getting a bit more first from Antaration before Facebook actually boomed. Where more of a
You
like
forgot. You
there
forgot the
was
other
no
one.
prob. What do you mean other one?
Friendster era.
No,
Oh,
there's
man,
no
I
furries in
didn't even.
Friendster.
What do you mean? There were lots of furries. That's where I found Cyrus.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I didn't like. We just jump started to Facebook. That was before the
Oh,
privacy
cool.
thing, and everyone was using their persona names. And aside from that, like I just found that. By the way, in terms of finding the fandom, I actually discovered that from a small website called Gaia Online,
Oh
which
God.
is
Oh God,
oh god,
Gaia. Oh no,
I'm
Gaia
still active
Online.
there.
Wait,
I'm like,
Gaia
oh
Online still
shit.
exists?
Yeah, it's still alive, but it's barely breathing. But then
Oh my
It's
God.
hanging on.
in a surprising twist, Neopets actually
Yeah,
is now very much alive.
Neopets made a good comeback. It's your turn.
Yeah,
It's your turn, Gaia. Come
yeah,
back.
it's a matter of what's oh god, oh god. I found my husband via Tumblr. Ooh. Tumblr was a different story. Like,
Tumblr era was different for
yeah,
sure.
Tumblr era was different. So, we set up that thing. We're gonna skip a lot on what happened with Facebook because there were insanely ups and downs from there.
Oh, it was drama every month.
It was
Facebook
drama every month.
Facebook era was drama every month, I would say.
Yeah. But I know like putting myself out there because it's more of the argument who made the community first. But then like I always realize to myself that the six of us pretty much formed the entire thing. So to anyone who says otherwise is bullshitting themselves. So I pretty much learned not
Oh,
to like
right.
go against any sort of grain
Now,
that
uh,
always
now that you
happens.
brought it up, I'm just remembering this one guy who keeps saying that I created this community all by myself.
Then I show them the receipts, which I still own.
Yeah, but too bad they don't care because they can't read.
That's on them. That's on them.
But yeah,
But
that past was definitely something.
the thing is, I was like, I've learned a lot from my own past that going against that is just very fruitless. And I decided that the group that we splintered to, like I would say, if anyone knows the Philippine Circle of Furries, so that is
Pico.
the peak of era because that is technically the splinter group who really does not want to get involved with the main
The
because that
drama.
is the drama.
Yeah.
Then
No,
they
it was
decided to
the past back then was very politics. It was very politics
Very
back
politically involved. Yeah.
then.
yeah.
Which
I'm like, why is everyone trying to involve me in this bullshit?
which is for me very funny because at the same time I heard from a good friend that even the pony community had its own political dramas.
Oh my god, dude, you have no idea. I'm
So,
sorry, dude. I was there. I was there, and it's like, god damn, holy shit.
I feel like those years, those early years of our communities were basically just a melting pot of drama and politics until we kind of realized and figured it out that we don't need to be like this ginormous like single pot.
You never like. I think already realized that early on. Everyone else had just realized it after the entire circle collapsed.
Yeah.
So I was there just looking at everyone. Not learn.
But yeah.
I've been lots of names have been thrown at me, like a traitor or a demon that tries to ruin the entire circle. Like, why are these people? They involve me in so many things that I don't really care about.
And what
I'm invested.
Surprising.
I'm invested just because my friends are there. That's it.
I
But
think
not
that's
because I want to like own something. Because owning something is like how would I like? It's not a waste of time, but it eats my time. I don't want to.
I mean,
It gets tiring. Yeah.
it's tiring
It's
trying to be
tiring.
trying
Yeah.
to like do moderate like those things, and like basically you're putting yourself in a position where you have to take care of everything and everyone, and
The thing is, that
that
was
just
the early days. Like you want to host the fur meets. You want to like have something arranged for
yeah.
everyone to enjoy. But then like the circle gets larger, everyone splinters up. That's normal.
Yeah,
That's
that's the thing.
normal.
Like as things get bigger, like it's even like a common thing when it comes to companies. Here, listen here, you people who are still trying to get employed. The bigger the company gets, the more fractures and the distance between the front facing staff and the
Yeah,
management becomes even wider. So just be
and that's
wary.
okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's normal. So yeah, be in your place of happiness. That's I wanted to say.
All right. So
Okay.
I just want to segue from that place of happiness. So,
Uh,
and I'm gonna link this back to something that was brought up quite a while ago by Charlie. What's this
Uh,
thing I hear about a master thing?
Kaden, you wanna explain that?
Explain what is this contract that I see right here? Why
So, okay, no.
is there peanut butter all over it?
So, okay, technically, my relationship with Charlie isn't it's not a boyfriend thing. It's not an actual relationship at the moment. We technically initiated off
Yes.
as a shut the fuck up, you little bitch. We started it off as a master pet thing kind of
Oh.
situation, and
Sounds familiar.
that was really the first time it came across to me. Like I fancied the idea, but there was never really anything that happened with anybody. And Charlie just kind of came along, and of course they brought it up. But they weren't being forceful about it. They just like handed off the idea that they would like it to be like that. I was like, okay, I'll consider it. I'll think about it first. And after a while, we came to an agreement that okay, if we're gonna do this, we're just gonna do it this way for now. Like you'll be you'll be my pet, I'll be your master, kind of like that thing.
Yeah.
Want to put anything in that, huh?
Oh. I mean,
Go ahead
like,
and explain your dynamic then.
so basically, like we just have the whole dom sub dynamic.
Yeah.
But specifically playing more into the master and pet role.
Uh-huh.
Because I myself am a puppy. I'm involved in things like pet play and all that stuff. But at the same time, I also am a switch. So, yes. And it's just like it just so happens that like Kaden and I were like we both agreed on this dynamic, and also Retro's involved in this as well. And I was just like, okay, this is the first time I have two quote unquote daddies, because like they both they both like take care of me and I take care of them in return. Take care. And let's just say like after like we spoke about it over time, it was very casual, but then at some point I did bring up that like I kind of wanted to take it a bit more seriously, because I'm assuming neither of them like never really had that relationship before with anybody like in a serious way. So I'm just like, you know what, I might as well let them experience what it's like as well, and just like kind of educate them at the same time, because I'm also very passionate about the kink community, and like having the people that I love be involved in it, not necessarily like forced, but like if they are interested in it, then I'm willing to like let them experience it.
Mhm.
And thankfully both Caden and Retro are into it as much as I am, so yeah, it worked out really well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually,
That's great. Like, because I'm just gonna say this. I hope I am not throwing stray bullets out there if those
Uh-huh.
people are even watching, but that is basically how you would, you know, you want to ease into the whole thing. You don't just declare yourself
Yeah.
like,
yeah,
oh,
you
I'm your
don't just
pet
want to
now.
like throw.
I'm your
Yeah,
pet
you
now.
don't just want to.
I'm
You don't
your
just
pet
like
now.
throw
Yeah.
yourself in there. This. Listen, guys, life is important.
Yes, life is important. Even
that's like
even if I look like it.
that's like the most important thing is that a lot of people forget that like when you see like dom and sub dynamics, they immediately think, oh, like the one who's the top automatically controls everything the sub does
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that stuff, when in reality it's just like every other relationship where you have to communicate, set
You have to
boundaries,
talk about a lot of
rules.
these things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
consent.
Yeah,
Consent?
absolutely, consent, like
Oh,
obviously.
also another
Um,
thing I want to add to that though, Charlie.
Yeah.
Yo, chat. Yo, people looking here. The subs aren't the only ones who need aftercare, okay?
Exactly.
Dogs
need
Everybody
aftercare
needs
too.
aftercare.
too. Listen, Chief, we need some love too every now and
Yeah,
then.
you gotta tell you
Yeah.
gotta tell your dom like you did great. Yeah, that was great. Like, you know, that was great.
Because like again, we're all human, and you know, especially when it comes to like scenes that are intense or just like use a lot of mental effort, everybody's gonna be mentally drained, physically drained,
Yeah,
and all that
you gotta
stuff.
need
So
some of that loving
you know,
afterwards.
it's important to like reassure your dom or whoever's in the scene that you know they're doing well, that they're okay, that everyone is consented and everything like that, because like a lot of people just assume like, oh, like the sub has to be taken care of and the dom like just works, but like that's very toxic and abusive, because you know doms are people too. You don't just like make them do everything. So you know, I would always also check in on Kaden and Retro sometimes. You know, they'll check in on me, so it's like it's a very, I wouldn't say necessarily always 50-50, but like the fact that we're push and pull
We're working
Yeah.
naturally,
together,
it's very good. Yeah,
I mean, that's very healthy though.
absolutely.
Yeah. That's a very proper healthy. And speaking of which, that basically means that you guys are in a poly situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this I would I say like premium? Is this your first time being in a poly situation?
Technically, yes. Well, with regards to like with Charlie, actually, I wouldn't say it's my first, because well, with Retro, he's my mate. He's actually my boyfriend, and uh, before Charlie came around, we already had another person within the polycule. This didn't happen immediately, of course. It's like the idea of it came in after a while, and so of course, since it's like a new thing that neither one of us has done before, there had to be a lot of conversations about it. You know, it's like it couldn't
Mhm.
just be like,
There is.
oh,
yeah.
just because you felt like it, you can't just jump into
Like,
it.
everybody has
this is
to
a
be okay
responsibility.
with it.
You know,
It can't just be
Yeah.
one
like,
sided.
I'll be okay with this, but you have to like understand that you know you're adding some extra responsibilities on top of me already. Okay,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of like effort involved with regards to like poly stuff. Definitely a lot of stuff that I definitely also had to learn on by myself, and it's been quite the ride.
Yeah, like the TLDR, like from what, like if I were to like describe your relationship with Retro, basically like Retro has multiple other partners along
Yes.
with Kaden, but Kaden is the only dating Retro. So yes.
Mm. I mean, I get that. So like, there's different types of
Yeah.
poly
Polykills.
relationships, right?
Yeah.
Right. There's some where they're like multiple people who all love each other, and then you have one where like they only like all these multiple people. They don't love each other, but they love this one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Like I think there was like this image by the Pigpen comics, I remember, that kind of like showcased that like very nicely.
Ooh.
Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, there
Oh, yeah,
anything?
but speaking of like polyamory, like it's like really important for like people to remember that like you shouldn't get into a polyamorous relationship if you can't work on your current relationship with somebody, because
Ye-
like it takes a lot of maturity and a lot of communication, like extra communication, at the
There's
fact
a
that like
lot of like, yeah.
yeah, because like the fact that like Kaden and Retro have been together for a long time, it makes sense like that like they would be have an easier time with what the
don't mind the missing dog picture. I'm just grabbing something. Don't mind
anyway,
the
the
missing
fact
dog
that
picture.
like
There you go.
the fact that like they've been together long, it makes it a little easier in terms of communicating like that
Yeah,
they
'cause
want to add somebody
I
else.
know what.
However, yeah, you know what to expect with your partner. However, like if it's like say a new relationship, like you've only been with that person like for a few months, and the person's like, "Oh, I want to add somebody else into a relationship," like that's kind of a red flag. Like, sure, everyone goes at their own pace, but most of the time, it's not really a great idea because you still have to get a grasp of your current partner, and then before you can even add another person, you have to like still communicate that like, oh, you know, I want to have this other person in, but I don't feel comfortable yet because I still want to get to know you more.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah. Like even like
Yeah.
even if you already know the person, like the person that you already have a relationship with for quite a while, they can't just suddenly like bring in someone new and then like force
yeah,
you
you
to
have to like
interact with them
ask
immediately.
first, like,
That is
because
that is a
technically, if you
horrifying
do bring
thing.
somebody in without letting your partner know, that kind of technically counts as cheating.
Do you like I would like let me give you guys a bit of a horror story, which is basically something that I went through. So imagine that I already have a partner and we're kind of in this open relationship, kind of like poly thing, because
Yeah,
I also do a lot of the you know, the BDSM world, the slave master kind of thing,
you.
pet master kind of thing. And imagine this, that you have one partner that suddenly, you know, gets comfy with another person and you're okay with that. Like let's say I'm okay with that because I want them to find their own, like, you know, love and stuff. But
Yeah, but yeah.
then they suddenly drag this person into your house and then like have like make you interact with them, and worse, make
Okay.
you make you sleep in the same bed with them, and then suddenly
Yeah,
you
that's
wake
a little
up you wake
concerning.
up you
Ah.
wake up in the middle of the night to something that is just horrifying because they're inviting you, and you can tell that the guy who got invited
Oh,
does
God.
not want a part of that. And
Oh,
even you, because it's just this one guy that you trusted who ended up doing
Mm.
that.
yeah.
So yeah, that is
Yeah,
horrifying.
Sorry, if I'm gonna make a comment, like Dark, regarding like jealousy, it will, like, that's the thing, we're all human, so
Yes.
regardless of how many partners you have, how little partners you have, like, you will, like, anybody can get jealous regardless of how close you are to that person, because like,
There will
you know,
be,
it's just a
yeah.
human reaction. It is a human
even I, as
reaction to be
someone
jealous.
Yeah.
And
who's
like
well
the fact
adjusted with that
that,
stuff.
you know, you can like as long as you're like communicating with your partner, like, oh, if you're jealous, say that your partner's hanging out with
Mm.
their other partner more than you, it's important to let your partner know, because it gives you a chance to improve on that rather than like not saying anything, because if you don't say
Yeah.
anything, their partner's not going to know, and it's not going to help anyone, and you're going to get hurt in the
Mm.
end. So like anytime, like just the whole
Again,
what
just
the fuck?
communicate.
What?
Don't mind it.
The whole fact that like
Okay.
I'm trying to get rid
Or-
of it. It's the thing isn't working.
You don't have bots?
Wow. Hello?
Yeah.
Ayo, anyway, so again, just like the whole
Holy
remedy
shit.
for
Okay.
There we go.
Someone's
The
being
whole-
edgy. Wow.
They're
the
gone.
whole- the
They're
whole
gone.
bit of jealousy in any relationship, even if you're not polyamorous, is just communicate, because eventually you'll find some way to help yourself. And honestly, it's better to let yourself feel jealous than just like repress it, because if you repress it, it's not gonna help yourself and other people. So just let yourself feel that kind of thing,
Yeah, you
and
can't
you know.
like that's a problem that I know that a lot of people who are getting into poly relationships, they like, you know, they're still new to that, or like, you know, and they're trying that. They do get this feeling where they get jealous and stuff, but then they would think like, but no, I shouldn't feel jealous because that's that's bad, right? I'm just being greedy or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's not a like you shouldn't think like that. Like you have to feel like you have to understand that you are feeling jealous for a reason, and that you have to acknowledge that, and you have to communicate that with your partners, or like, you know, because all you're gonna do is you're just theorizing. It's like you're looking up what kind of disease you have without really having.
Oh no, Doctor Google.
Yeah, you're basically doing Dr. Google.
Or in therapist terms, Google PhD.
Yeah, you gotta like, I think communication is pretty much the number one thing in any relationship, poly or not. Poly or not. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Mm.
definitely.
If you don't
Yeah.
communicate, yeah, pretty much you're doomed.
No
to-
communication, no solution.
Yeah, no communication. You'll be ABCBN teleserye.
Bro.
There's lots of ways to communicate now, guys. Bring out your message pigeons.
For real. Yeah, the little doodle of the fucking polyamorous dynamic is so cute.
Right?
Mm.
There's
For real.
there's very much like different kinds.
Oh yeah, speaking of dynamics, because like technically Kaden, Retro, and like we all like do plan on dating each other at some point, just like not now. So technically we would be in a polycule. So
Yeah, technically.
I mean, we already are. It's just that not in the romantic sense? Question mark.
Yeah, I guess. You can put it that way.
I mean, so things such as aromantic and asexual exist. So yeah, there can be aromantic but sexual, and there can be asexual but romantic.
Actually, I identify
Why not both?
within the asexual
Okay.
spectrum. Actually, I specifically identify as gray sexual.
Gray sexual. Explain to me
Yes.
what gray sexual is.
Okay,
I would
so
like to
gray
know.
sexual is what most people who are gray sexual often be like basically 50-50 when it comes to any sexual intimacy. So there will be times where like I'm super down to like be like, yes, let's go fuck, let's go do this thing. And then there will be times where I'm just like, I'd rather not. You know, there are times where I'm just kind of like repressed by it. So I'm just like, maybe not.
Basically, it's
And
just
it's not like people think it's like just preference wise, but it's actually more of like a really strong feeling towards certain things related to sexual intimacy compared to like say demisexual, which is more of like, oh, I can only feel sexual attraction towards specific people. For those who are gray sexual, it doesn't really matter the person. It's more of just like, oh, I'd rather like there are times where I will be into it, sometimes I'm just really not.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that, you know, because that basically that defines them differently from the demisexual, as you mentioned. Because, you know, some people would just put them as the same sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good identifier. As for me, I am pandesal sexual. I mean pansexual.
Pandesal.
I will only have sex with you if you have a frying pan.
Akala ko may
Wow.
pandesal.
Stay away from my
I will go into your kitchen and steal all your frying
No,
pans.
not my pants.
No. You just hear like it's in the middle of the night. You just hear some clanging. It's just
Dang,
Born
dang,
fucking
it's-
with shit.
You turn on the lights. You see me cradling all your pans. I'm like, I'm coming. I'm leaving. But yes. I think for the longest time I've just identified as pansexual because I think that is pretty much the one and only like identifier that defines me the most. Like
Yeah.
out of all the things that I've like read about.
Very nice. Because
Sounds-
like aside from identifying as gray sexual, I also identify as biromantic. So It-
Ah.
it's different from my sexual attraction and my romantic attraction towards people. So
Yeah.
very nice.
But yeah, see. I'd say so. How would you say you are? About you, Raz?
Mm?
How would you say? Are you more into like what kind of
Are you
relationship or
more into
dynamic?
steel pans or non-stick?
Are you for the non-stick or for the? No, I mean, are you more on like what dynamic do you think you are more like you see yourself inside in? Are you in a more monogamous kind of dynamic, or are you more of a that? Are you also like? Would you say you're also
Would you
like
say you're poly or
curious about poly?
Wait, me?
Yeah.
yeah?
Oh, uh, here's the thing with that. Like, maybe I'm not really into a monogamous relationship, but I'm not technically open to poly.
Mm.
But
So
then,
technically, you're
Hmm.
like more in you're open, like an open relationship
no,
kind
no,
of.
no. Here's okay. To explain things, I'm basically arrow ace. I tried
Oh,
like
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
Yes.
I
Could have
tried.
started with that.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, I started like I'm trying out a gay relationships. I did have some. It's just that like there are there's things in my head that felt like I feel like I'm not really adequate at providing anything to my partner. So
Yeah.
it most of my relationship just ended with like thi- I am so sorry, this is not working out. I am not feeling like I can support you in a more intimate way.
Yeah, that's totally valid.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
like as
Yeah.
like experiencing Aero Ace related stuff, like honestly, like for like especially those like under the Aero Ace spectrum and all that stuff, like it's totally valid to not be in a relationship at all because we're social creatures, but not necessarily like not everyone's meant to be in a relationship, and that's perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
but the okay, to explain things though, like if let's say I am in this like a very close as a friend, like really
Yeah.
close. Like I care about them. I would like to protect them as much as I could. I would like to provide it to them, but never like
In a
I can.
relationship, romantic way kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like
you can still be like if like what do you say this? You can still take care of somebody without having to be in a relationship with them. Like I get like I know I have some aromantic friends that are like, oh, I really like this person, but I just know for a fact that I won't be able to like help them in terms of like
Romantically,
intimate, intimate moments and all that stuff. So like I'm just gonna be there for them, but not necessarily in a relationship type of way.
Exactly.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Alfred from Batman.
I mean,
Relationships can
I
be
You know what? Yeah,
non-romantic. Yeah, those that's called friendship.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You just I'm just
Butlership.
homosexual.
I mean-
I just
I
love my
mean-
homies.
Yeah, I mean, like, are you even friends if you haven't kissed at least once? I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Are you even
yeah,
friends
it's-
if you haven't even decked Superman with your bare fists?
Well, truly the Alfred moment there.
Amen.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty valid, and that though there's this one word that I have like whenever you and I talk about relationships or like the dynamics in
Okay.
general, I do have a word that I like when I would
What?
like when I see you, it pops into my head immediately. Well, two
What?
words. There's the
Okay.
fancy word, and there's the normal word.
Just say it. Just say it.
Okay, fine. So the fancy word is subservient, and then the funny simple word is drone.
Why would you drag Brutus into this?
I won't. But yeah, it's just like it's an interesting dynamic at first. I would say, especially considering that your personality in general.
Wow, that's quite a shout out there.
Let's just say I have a 3-in-1 deal with this contract.
Ooh.
But yeah. As for me, I am pretty much is there even like I'm literally this guy right here, the lion one right there. That is me. That is my
Ooh.
polycule. Because basically most of the time there are people that, you know, want to be in with me, but I'm like, you know, I see it as a different kind of thing because I generally just like I have this very lacking capacity to hate. I'm bad at hating people. Like out of all my entire life, I've only hated 2 people and that's it. Like hate is a very difficult thing for me. It's like it's actually like a legit flaw in my brain. I can't hate people. So I technically like love a lot of people. And
Mood.
I would say they do the same, but at the same time it can get a bit difficult in that kind of situation because as we have mentioned, as some people have asked, yes, there are people who would fight over for time and stuff, and it gets a bit difficult to deal with that. So sometimes you just have to really like talk to them and like really let them know that what you feel, like what you truly feel about things, like, you know, just be honest with
Honestly,
them.
relatable. Because like
It's
for
like-
me, the reason like I'm in polyamorous relationships or like I'm like just really comfortable with it, is the fact that I have a problem of loving people too much that I get easily
Same.
attached.
Damn.
What the fuck? Oh my god, my dog was licking my toes. What the fuck?
Your dog was in your toes?
What the fuck?
Hey, yo.
Oh, what the fuck? Anyway, like I just can't help but like when I get attached to somebody, I will be stuck with them. Like I don't know if
Like the
it can be
gremlin you
sometimes a
are.
problem. It'll be a problem for the person or whatever. But like, yeah, as long like I hate that because like if I'm gonna be honest, I've been severely mistreated a lot in my relationship before. So like the moment you treat me even decently, just the bare minimum, I will love you forever. Because it's really sad to think, but like at the same time, it's just nice to know that like for me, like I will guarantee that like if I like you, I will like you, and like unless you do something that changes my mind, then you know I'm not going anywhere. And what kind of sucks though is that I'm the type of person who dates to marry, and like if the person is like, oh, I just kind of want to date, I don't really want to marry anybody, it's just like, okay, why am I wasting my time with you kind of thing. And like it's like if you're not willing to go the full run with me, I don't want to waste my time with you, I'm sorry. Like I want to feel like I'm worth your time in the world. Like my love language is all of it, like all the type of different type of love languages. So like if my partner this also kind of goes with my BPD, borderline personality disorder. Like if you it's really stupid, but like it's like if my partner doesn't like give me any of the other forms of love languages, it's like, do you even love me? Question mark. Like for example, like words of affirmation, like why are you not praising me? Did I do something? Or like physical affection, why do you not want to touch me? Am I gross to you? Like it's those really like bad thoughts in my head that I'm just like, you know, like it's irrational, but like I can kind of see why. But you know, I also don't want to pressure my partners into anything, or even potential partners at all, because like again, we're all human, nobody's perfect. And like it's also important that like I would remind my partners or potential partners that like, you know, because we're flawed, I'm willing to stay and help you with your flaws, or even live with those flaws, because I know some people's flaws can't be changed, and just be like,
Yeah.
I guess, improved or like tolerated, I guess. Because
Mm.
like me, I'm a very flawed person. The fact that like if somebody's willing to stay to the very end regardless, like after they've seen my flaws, like say I had a huge mental breakdown and they stay calm and like stay with me in the end, that's a keeper. Like the fact that you're willing to stay with me despite my super lows and super highs, it shows that you genuinely care. And the fact that I'm even willing to do the same for my partner says a lot. So, you know, I just want to like basically be treated the way I want to be treated. Like treat others the way I want to be treated. Yeah.
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 I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that's a pretty good basis of it, pretty much. For me,
It's
it's
just
like,
so nice to be loved, man. Like
Yeah.
loving somebody
It
and
does.
loving back,
I
being
think-
loved back. It's just so nice.
I
It's
think
rewarding.
my problem with like in terms of my relationships is that I do have like a lot of relationships, but the problem is there's only one of me and there's only one body I have. And this
Yeah.
body I have gets tired as fuck. Very tired of fuck working
Valid.
not a 9 to 6 job and then working and then streaming and then doing more work on the side. So when I get home, there is barely any time for communication because I'm just like faceplant dead. And then
Mm.
Tired.
and then the other time for people to like hang out, like basically hang out or like commune with me is basically through my streams. And even people who I'm close with, they're basic that like some of them don't even tune to my streams. So but I still understand that because they have their own lives as well. Like
Yeah.
Mm.
I have people who like for me, my closest partner, the partner who has stayed for me for the longest time, he has like, you know, he has zero interest in streams. He doesn't watch streams. He doesn't even like, you know, do any streams like with me or anything. But yeah, he does share things, and all he does is play. All he does is play Fantasy Star Online all
Wow, that's
nice.
every day, nothing but Fantasy Star Online. But he greets me every day, and he has stayed throughout this entire time, despite all my flaws, all my bad sides.
Aw.
And yeah, so as you said, they're a keeper. And another one who has stayed with me for a long time would be Raz here, who has been one of my longest let's see contractees.
What the heck?
Fair.
No. Basically, longest friends, and also, you know, I'm not just gonna sugarcoat. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So basically, one of my longest pets, who has been like
Oh.
here for like pretty much ever since we've formed that kind of bond. The only thing that's happened is that due to my like I'm more surprised that he's honestly still here, and like now we're working with on HAYOP together, like because especially for the fact that I have bolted and jolted and disappeared for like years. I'm like, and I come back, and then like it's like looking at Hachiko. You just come back, and then Hachiko's still there.
Oh
and
my
I'm like,
god, that's the thing. Like for me, like honestly, that's the best way I can explain my version of like how I love. I love like a dog. Like you can disappear for 5 years. I will still be sitting by the door thinking you're gonna come back the next minute.
Oh, good lord.
Like it's a double-edged sword, but at the same time, like it's just, you know, nice to know that like I'm still gonna be there.
I guess for me, like
Or
pretty much,
disappeared for 8 years.
yeah, I disappeared for
Damn.
8 years. We haven't like talked in 8 years, and then I just suddenly come back, and then everything's just the same, normal, and I'm like, oh,
Like,
and then after that, I disappeared for 3 more years.
Oh my god.
And then I just found it like, you know, like, because for me in my brain I was like, at this point normal people would have left by now. And
Yeah.
wow.
You know what? I'm like as Copper said, I'm loyal to a fault.
Pretty
yes,
much.
loyal to a fault is the phrase that I'm looking for. But yeah, Kral has been very loyal, and
The thing when it says loyal to a fault, I don't really think like there is a bad thing for him like disappearing on that. Like I know I come to learn to understand people as much
Yeah.
as me being the insanely cynic.
I think it comes with that thing wherein I think one of my friends basically said it wherein I think he said something along the lines of, if you're that kind of person who doesn't need me to keep talking to you, and then suddenly years later we talk and then we're still fine, then yeah, I guess that's kind of my vibe more. Like I tend to
Low
vibe more with,
maintenance.
yeah,
I feel
very
that.
like,
I feel that.
I think I am good with people who are low maintenance, because technically at least I know that I can leave 11 years and Kral's still alive.
Bro.
What do you mean?
Like even like I look at
Don't
I look
worry,
at
there's food
I
in
look
the
at my
fridge.
I look at my I look at my two kids. I look at Dozy and Kuro, and I'm like, I could fake my death and then disappear for 5 years and they'd be fine.
What the fuck? Okay. Oh
But
yeah,
no.
Shadow. It's perfectly fine because I am autistic. Haha, joke's on you. I'm autistic.
Are you sure you're
I
just
think-
not acoustic?
No, I'm electric.
Nah,
Ah, shit. Fucking, where's
I
the
think-
amplifier?
I think I'm abominable. I'm abominable. Abominable.
Abdominal.
Adorable? I'm adorable.
I would say for me the meter is more or less like, if you really do not want me to be there, I can respect your decision. But like I still remember you. I still remember how we have this connection of friendship. So
Yeah.
I will remember that. Like
Yeah.
being I know I rarely say to people around me that I treat relationships as a forever thing.
So basically, it's like you're playing The Sims and then it doesn't decay,
It doesn't.
That's a good way of putting it, yeah.
right? Right.
Fair enough.
You're playing
fair
Sims with cheats.
enough. Okay. Okay. This is the only. You'll learn from this stream that I am technically Brutus.
I mean, yeah.
Brutus is my headspace.
What
he is
do you
my-
think I keep saying drone?
You never said the name. Also, why are you outing my kinks?
Because
Hey, don't worry, man.
that's
I
gonna be the
respect
next
that. I'm into
topic
that
we can
shit.
talk about. We can talk about kinks. Yo.
Let's go.
I'm not sure if Bor actually shared those photos.
I'm not gonna share those. They're mine. Unless we make an account. Unless we finally
Hey,
decide to
yo.
make an account where we can monetize these photos.
Okay, fair enough. But
Oh, please, Kate and I are already there. Let's go.
Hey, we gotta monetize those photos so you can get more gear.
I
That's
thought,
simply
like-
it.
Literally one of the reasons I want to monetize my shit. For real. For real.
Actually, funny enough, like I rarely expected my channel to be monetized, but I have a real life family business to run, so I guess
And that's
my-
why we never take off the mask. That's why it
That's what
stays
the
on.
mask is.
That's why it stays on.
I'm technically in full gear now.
Exactly. Full
Nice.
Oh,
drone.
that's so cool.
Yeah. That's
I
what
mean, I
asked
have
you.
like a pup hood and stuff, but like that's all I got, to be honest.
Guys, don't worry. This is still family friendly, extra friendly with your dad.
Yeah, check in Bor's Discord channel for those photos. Ask him.
Hey.
Yeah, you can ask me
Or
on
we
my
all
channel.
gotta hang out sometime. We gotta go pup out at some point.
Oh God. About that, like, we can never like connect with the actual community here.
Oh my god, don't get me started on the BDSM community here in the Philippines.
No, I mean just
Holy
us.
shit.
Just us.
Yeah.
Like,
We
Just a
had,
random like
like-
we've had like weird encounters with the local
Ugh.
BDSM community.
No, for real, same.
It is
like-
They
I had an account on FetLife. Holy fuck, the DMs I got were really weird. Like there was this 35-year-old dude who was like, "You want to have a photo shoot?" And I'm like,
I don't even
What?
know you.
Excuse me?
And what's even
Fuck are
what?
you?
No. Here's the thing. I didn't mind the conversation, but what made it really weird was that he mentioned that his daughter was the same age as me.
Excuse me?
Hold on.
Kusami.
I'm like,
My goodness.
okay.
Nani the fuck?
Because like we were talking about age, and I was like, oh, I'm like 19. How old are you? And he's like, oh, I'm 35. And I'm like, okay.
Okay,
Like,
red,
it's like,
red flag
Red
Red
alert.
flag.
flag,
Red
red
flag
flag.
right there.
it's okay. It's like, you're like around the same age as my daughter. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Oh my god. I mean,
And
red flag, red flag.
what's worse is that I think this dude is like a noted, like, I think he's like a well-known shibari photographer.
it's
Dude,
a yeah, but the thing is, he may be well known, but I don't think he's one of the professional ones because
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I know some actual shibari practitioners from Japan, and they basically they're not very forward in that kind of thing. They would
It's more professional.
they would
Yeah.
send out like invitation, like they would actually like give you an email or something or a message that they're interested in you, and then if you're interested, then just drop
Just
them a
contact
line,
me, yeah.
like proper
Yeah.
link, not like
Yeah.
hey, I want to take a photo of you. It's just like woo.
Let's talk about this professionally.
Yeah, let's talk about it
Hmm.
professionally. Like I like that aspect of professional Japanese shibari artists, and
Amen.
yeah, I mean, I would like to be one, but I'm like my brain is my brain is already shibaried enough, it tangled enough for me to learn anything. With any luck, if I ever shibari someone, that they'd still be alive.
Hey yo.
Knowing I'm so bad, I never was a Boy Scout, so I don't even know how to tie knots.
I'm not even a Boy Scout, and I can do some really good shibari. Okay,
Nice.
it's okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. But yeah, it's like, let me think. Oh yeah, now I remembered. Hey, Premium. I wonder if you're
Yes.
familiar with this word,
Mm.
alter.
Huh?
Mm.
In what context?
Alter as in ALTER
Yeah, what context?
in the
Are you-
Twitter context, the alter
Oh,
community.
okay, ADs.
Do you know the alter
ADs?
community? No, not ADs. Oh, okay. So maybe I'm the only one who knows the alter community then.
Is
don't
this
think I'm
like
too
something
familiar.
under DID or?
No. So alter
Okay.
the alter
No,
community.
maybe I'm not familiar with the word, but if you give me a bit more context, I might go like, "Oh my gosh, I know that."
Wait, I have a feeling I've seen this shit without realizing what it is.
So basically, the alter community in the Philippines, basically it's the Philippines who uses this terminology, alter. It's basically a bunch of people who are just very DTF, and then they use Twitter and stuff for like those kind of like
DPF.
down to fuck.
Down
Like
to fuck.
yeah,
I
they're-
heard DPF. I was like, not DTF.
What? What? DT what?
But so basically, the thing that the reason why me and Kral have like this really weird experience with the BDSM community here in the Philippines is because the BDSM community in the Philippines is basically just the alter community that just happened to learn about pup masks
Oh my
and
god.
happened
Okay,
to learn
okay,
about
let me
bondage.
talk about something.
Ah.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'm actually aware that the BDSM community here is kind of shit. I'm not gonna lie. The only like community quote unquote bit that I have in terms of like the BDSM community locally is this one community called like the fucking Penthouse or something, and it's like this exclusive club where you like they would have like hangouts every now and then. They'd have like live shibari sessions and whatever in like a hotel or some shit. The only weird thing I found about that was that like in a few of their events they were like, "Oh, make sure you're not wearing any of your gear when you're going in specific areas of this place." Like I get it, like if it's a public place, I understand, but like if you're gonna make a BDSM community that's supposed to be a safe space for you to like express yourself, don't make it in an area that's like near the public. Like make it an actual private event.
Oh,
Um
Yeah.
and
And-
like
Yeah.
I just found it a bit iffy that they were like, "Oh yeah, you have to follow us on FetLife in order to join,
What?
and you have to be 21 and up."
Yeah. So
So
that's
I was like, okay, that's more exclusive rather than inclusive.
yeah.
And actually, it's actually one of my dreams and my son, like kind of a project that I want to work on. It's still in like my head kind of thing. I haven't been able to like start on it, but I've been wanting to start like a proper BDSM community here in the Philippines and actually create a safe space for the local like BDSM community that
Yeah.
actually partakes properly in the BDSM community and not just people who are part of like the alter community and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because there needs to be more of a safe space, because I've been to like the US and like Pride, and like seeing their spaces is so nice because like people like feel
Can
both
just
safe
exist.
and just they
Hmm.
get to just exist and feel
Yeah.
safe being themselves. And like I want to give that space and inclusion to like
Right.
people in this fucking country, because like we need more of that. And it's really sad because like we have to still like take a risk when asking people like, "Oh, are you part of this community?" And like it's a 50-50 chance that they are and are a weirdo about it, or they genuinely are part of the community. And so you can't really weigh out like who's a good egg and who's not. So I kind of want to create that space and be able to have events where we all get to just hang out, maybe have a mosh pit or something. I don't know, like we need that.
because from what I've seen, I mean, there have been quotation mark BDSM parties here in the Philippines.
More like just hookup parties, to be honest.
And for me,
Yeah.
honestly, it's like for them the whole pop play thing, like it's just the mask, and then everything else
It's
is
just
still
being animalistic. No, it's
everything
not.
is
Shut
still
the fuck up.
sex. Everything is still just sex, and like no one like
But
no
what
they-
about the head pats? What about playing fetch? No,
Yeah, yeah,
no
none of the-
rollover.
none of the lifestyle or the headspace stuff. Like for them, it's just an add-on to sex, basically.
Yeah,
that's what
it's to spice it up.
Yeah,
Basically.
that's what I don't like about the local community.
I
The
mean, not
local
all,
BDSM
of
community.
course, but there are some that
A
are
large portion. for some
Majority,
yeah,
reason.
majority.
Yeah.
Also, that thing you mentioned though, Charlie, I believe the one you mentioned that was in a hotel, it's called the
Yeah.
munch. It's called the munch.
Munch.
It's a common thing. I believe even in the US, that's a thing that happens. BDSM munches, where they basically do it at a hotel or something that's rented. Yeah, but considering the Philippines, we don't exactly rent a big area because we're the Philippines when we're poor. So that's why their munch is a bit more secluded and very restricted. But those kinds of, I think Mistress Isabella, and I forgot which mistress is the one who holds those munches. They're kind of legit, but at the same time, the problem with my problem with those munches is they're very
Exclusive.
not exclusive, but it's more like they're more on the whole subservient Filipina women kind of thing, and
so more like on the,
American foreigner partners kind of deal.
so more of the heteronormative type of
Yeah,
relationship.
the how should I call this? The 50 Shades of Grey of
Yeah.
Filipinas.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why like I kind of want to create that space, because for one, it'll be, if ever it's run by me, it will be run by a trans person and somebody who's part of the LGBT community, which is something that would be comfortable for those who wish to join it, if ever.
Mm-hmm.
And also like the fact that I also want to be able to host events where like people can make panels to discuss specific kinks and like how to help each other, especially like for like accessibility within the community, because like a lot of people in the community are also disabled. Like I'm also disabled. I deal with forms of like fatigue, and like it's not great. But when I found out that there's ways to kind of go around it, it made my sex life a lot better. So yippee.
Yippee! That meme? Yippee! I probably need some of that information, Charlie, so that
Yeah.
my knees stop breaking.
I got you.
All right. Let me crack the back.
Let me just adjust this.
Get up. Ugh. Yeah, I mean,
like inclusive.
it's also difficult here in the Philippines, Shadow, because
Considering that we are
considering
very conservative.
yes, we
It's
are
a very conservative country.
the very conservative country of the Philippines. Where
That's the
even though we have
interesting
Drag
thing,
Race,
though, is
Mhm.
like I've seen like in the US, like when it comes to, because like I like a lot of people in the BDSM community are either like neurodivergent, disabled of what sort, and
yeah,
regardless of like how they interact, like I've seen people like, because like I think it was San Diego Pride.
yeah.
I volunteered to be a demo pup for a booth that was representing San Francisco puppies.
Oh, nice.
And basically, when I was there, like some people would be coming over to the booth because we had like a little mat that like puppies can like join in if they wanted to like hang out for a bit. And the role of me being a demo pup was so that if people came up to our booth and be like, "What's this? Like, what's puppy play and all that stuff?" I can like demonstrate that for them in like, you know, a nice way, and I can even like explain to them like what goes on in that. And it's really nice because it gives you like a one-on-one interaction with somebody and also help educate them in a more hands-on experience kind of way, which is really nice. And it was nice because like around the time I was with my former partner, and they like didn't really know much about puppy play. Like they knew I was into it, but like when they
Didn't
were
know
there,
anything
it
about
was
it,
kind of they really didn't know much. And it was nice because like there were other puppies that came in that wanted to like play around with me. And what's really cute was that my the ones who organized the booth, they had like toys and everything, along with like Scooby snacks for treats. It was so cute that when other puppies came in, I encouraged my partner to like interact with them. And then he pulled out fucking Scooby snacks and he was like, "Who wants a treat?" And everyone just ran to him. It was so cute. And like just seeing that interaction just is such a wholesome moment, honestly. And I feel like we could also use that in the community, regardless like if you're awkward or not. The fact that you have the opportunity to talk with somebody, and like as like someone as enthusiastic as me when it comes to kink, like I don't mind if it's awkward, like with somebody. Like I will make it not awkward for you because I want people to learn, I want people to be educated and like know a bit more about the community and like dynamics and such.
Yeah, like it's better to educate people than to like force it
Avoid it, yeah.
avoid it. Because I have seen like I kind of have seen from the other side, wherein you know there are some that are a bit too like not too vocal but too pushy about kinks.
Yeah.
And it is not a good feeling.
And that's why boundaries are very important.
Yeah, just let people let people ease into things. Plant subliminal messages in the brain. just like you know, like just you know, accidentally put a dog collar in their like, you know, on their clothes, or like, you know, something like that.
You know, like shake a bag of treats and be like, "Treat."
Or you know, keep giving them head pats. Like, you know, make them want the head
Yeah.
pats. Like, you know,
Chin scratches, you know, good shit.
yeah, chin scratcher, belly rubs.
Just drop a little good boy or good girl in the conversation, you know. We'll see how that reacts.
Just drop that every now and then. You know,
Yeah.
you know, subliminal,
Right.
subliminal.
Yeah. Ain't that gaslight? No, it's not.
It's not
No,
gaslighting. It's called
training,
hypnotism.
training. It's practice. It's practice.
Give them a free biscuit, but it's actually dog treats.
And then they're like, "Oh, this is
God,
tasty
that
though."
reminds me. Like,
What if
you
they
know,
say,
when I was a
it's
kid.
tasty"?
Oh.
Yeah? What happened?
Milo cereals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
It's
about
circle,
Milo
right? It's
cereal?
circle and brown, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was a little
Oh,
kid, and
no.
my cousin
Oh
was like,
no.
"Hey, yo, bro, like, I have some of this shit." I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, you know, I took like, I think he gave me like 1 to 2
Did you
pieces.
put milk on it? Did you?
No, he gave me like 1 to 2 pieces.
Oh,
I
okay.
was like, oh, I
okay.
ate it. I was like, oh, okay,
Oh
this is
my
fine. I
God.
was like, well, what was that? Oh, it's just Milo crackers. Yeah, what is Milo crackers? It's the texture's kind of weird. And then my other cousin came in and was like, what the fuck did you do? Did you just give him dog food?
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
what the fuck did you just give me?
I mean, I eat dog food. Like sometimes when there's nothing in the pantry, I'm like, you know what?
Hey.
I'm desperate.
Ew.
Time to eat dog food.
Oh, I mean,
Lord.
as long as you
Hey,
check
go
the ingredients and that they're human
Yeah.
safe,
No, no,
by
no.
all means.
You can cook
Yeah.
it. You can cook it so it goes well with the rice. And you look at it and says, "It's just curry, man. It's just curry. It's just curry."
Oh my god, Bor, if we ever hang out, I have to double check my food now.
Oh no.
Oh, you do not know the half of it of me and cooking,
No.
With regards to like, the whole
right,
idea of
guys?
the
Right,
thing.
chat. You guys love
At
my cooking,
least-
right?
No.
You're cooking? I'm concerned.
No. You have very valid.
I will give you a context to my cooking. You guys know yaki? Do you guys know yaki?
Yep.
Or
Mhm.
kabagi, basically. So basically there was this one time he got sick. He had a fever, a really bad fever, and he was all alone in his condo by himself,
Oh no.
helpless. So I was like, "Oh, kabagi, I'll save you." I look up on the internet, what can cure fever? Said there, chicken soup. All right.
Oh god.
I go ahead and buy something that I go to the supermarket. Something over there says chicken soup parts, and it literally just looks like bones and like bits
Oh
of flesh.
god.
And I just grab it, throw it into a pot, cook it in his condo. I cook it in just like 20 minutes, and then gave it to him. And then he drank it, and he said and he started like choking, but he drank it all. And it's like, "Oh, that was so bad. What was that?" And it's like, "Chicken." I said, "Chicken soup." And it was so bad. It was so terrible. It made him feel so horrible that I think it tricked his body to thinking he was dead, that the fever disappeared.
That's a
Nah,
little
and-
concerning.
And this is this is Yaki, who's like basically he forgets everything. He even forgets what he ate or what he said yesterday. But he will never
Oh.
forget my chicken water.
Chicken water.
Why does it sound like some weird sexual innuendo? My chicken water.
My chicken water.
My chicken water.
You want my
You want
chicken
some of that
water?
chicken water, baby?
You want
No,
some of
shut
my
the fuck
chicken
up, Charlie.
water?
You're giving ideas to Charlie.
Yeah, basically, Spy X Family. Yeah, I'm basically your for Spy X
Yo,
Family. My cooking skills are unmatched.
I am concerned.
I've made bread that broke a wall.
It's not bread. That's a brick.
Like I thought it was like I tried biting into it and it hurt my mouth. I was like, so I threw it away and I looked at the wall where I threw it and there was a crack on the wall.
Oh, good lord.
Ew.
I am an expert at cooking if cooking was blacksmithing.
That's metallurgy.
Yes, I can make any weapon.
God damn it. Do I have to cook for all of you now? God damn it.
No, I know.
I
Krau's
can-
a good cook. Krau's a good cook. Yaki's a good cook. Let me think.
Just anyone but you and Premium. Okay, good.
Hey, I cook good. Shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck up, air fried pizza man.
Yo, air
Listen, that
fryer!
was
Yo,
a-
air fryer brother!
that
Air fryer brother! Air fryer brother!
Air fryer,
Air fryer brother. Let's go, air fryer brother. Let's go.
Yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
Listen,
Yeah.
Chief, like that was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
That was a chat thing. That was a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Charlie,
promised
just
chat. I did it.
just
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
the air fryer is an oven. You'll be fine.
Yeah. It's just a digital oven. Don't worry about it.
right.
Digital.
Just,
Yeah,
so
it's just a digital oven.
air fryer is just basically you're cooking with air. So just imagine like, some really
It's
hot
a-
guy blowing on the food.
Yeah, just use really
It's
hot,
a
Or-
dragon.
hot
It's
air.
dragon cooking.
Yeah, exactly. It's just using really hot breath.
Yeah, hot breath cooking.
I'm
My-
sorry, but I wasn't even in the cooking stream, and when I saw that pizza be taken out, my god, bro, it looked like you eating paper.
My man,
with
okay,
cheese.
look, listen, like for some reason that pizza actually worked, okay? Like air fried pizza is possible. Not recommended, but it's possible. If you're
No.
desperate, you can air fry a
No.
pizza.
What did you even like tweak the settings, or did you just put it in default mode?
Wait, I cranked it up so that
The pizza made them sick.
Wait, wait.
Don't listen.
Wait, what do you mean you cranked it up? Your default mode isn't cranked it up?
No. Like
My-
I actually like
My
I
air
control,
fryer's
like,
default
the
mode
temperatures.
is my air
What's the
fryer's
highest?
default highest. It says here 500C. I don't know what that is.
Huh?
500.
Yours can go to 500?
Yeah, my air fryer can go to 500.
No way.
That-
I
that's
love
why.
how
That's
we
why.
were just
100.
talking about like relationships and sex and shit, and now we're talking about air fryers. This is
I love my
great.
air fryer.
Yeah.
I'm in
Listen,
love with my
listen.
air fryer, man.
That-
You always
What's wrong?
know this dynamic, though, Charlie. You know this
That
dynamic.
dog is raw. Shut
For
up.
real.
The aftercare always
I'm-
involves
yeah.
pizzas.
I'm no longer pansexual. I'm air fryer sexual.
Air fryer sexual, yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
just like
god.
I mean, look, it worked. The bad part of it about it is that unfortunately, the bottom part of the dough doesn't get like blasted by the hot air. So yeah, that was the only issue really. Look, like I said, if you're
You need a
desperate,
riser. You need a riser.
no, you need an oven, like a toaster oven to actually do that properly. The air fryer is fine as like a last ditch measure. If you have that at home, like sure, go ahead, use air fry a pizza for all I fucking care.
At least like air fryer pizza is not as bad as what I tried to do, which was the
chicken
'cause-
water.
no, not that, because I was in a rush. I needed to make some noodles really fast because
Oh,
I wanted
no.
to go. So I put it in a
What did-
blender.
You what?
I wanted to mix really fast, so I put the noodles and everything on the blender with some hot
Oh
water.
my god, you turned
and
it
then
into a fucking slushy and then you just
and then I just like took it with me to work. I was just like
There's
gulping
a
it down.
reason this
Wait.
man is a bore.
You you boiled the noodles, then put it in the blender.
No. So we have this thing which looks like a CDR King boiler. It looks like it looks like it basically it looks like a pitcher, but then if you
Yeah.
put water
think
in
I
it
know
and
what
then
you're talking
turn it
about. Yeah,
on,
yeah.
it just
Oh,
starts
no
spinning and
way.
heating it up, right? So I put the noodles and stuff in there to cook the noodles. So bam, it's like done in like 5 seconds. It's like done in 20 seconds. So it's hot enough. But then I noticed there was still a lot of like uncooked like noodles parts. Like it wasn't soft enough yet.
I
So I
hate
just-
where this conversation's going.
So I just stuffed it into a
Yeah.
blender, into my personal blender, and then I just
Listen, look, this at least is a lot better. This is a lot worse than when we air fried.
I'm
we air
sorry,
fried a
but the
pancake.
fucking I heard personal blender, and I just can imagine Boar having two blenders, one just
how
for
did you
him,
know? I have
and then
three.
one for social.
You have 3.
I have 3 personal blenders. So one blender I use for
You
my
mean the one that runs on a USB?
No. It's a personal blender. So
Oh.
it's something I won. It's something I won at a Christmas party. So it's basically
Company Christmas party.
you get these
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
these what do you call this? What do you call those things? Those water jugs or containers. Those
Flask?
containers. Yeah, flasks. You get those flasks, but those flasks can attach to a blender.
Yeah. I know that. We
Yeah,
have
those
we have one
things.
at home.
So I won 3 of those. So
It's like
I
an on-the-go smoothie maker thing.
Yeah, so- yeah. So one of them I use for smoothies, the other one I use for breakfast, and the other one I use for dinner.
What do you mean breakfast?
Like if I need to consume my breakfast fast, because I'm like always like I gotta go, I'm gonna be late. I just blend the breakfast and then I just chug it down.
Huh, I am learning.
Like for example, I like for
My
example,
sensory issues
there-
could never.
there's a carinderia outside, so I just buy the you know the what do you call this? The grilled fish. I buy the grilled fish, some soy sauce, some rice, and then blend it.
Oh, interesting. This is interesting.
And then it's just
Can I
like
sink into the water, please? I wanna sink in the water.
I'm more surprised at the fact Premium is actually agreeing to this.
I mean, I've had my fair share of like weird shit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the
Babe,
best
I am
kind of
your weird
food.
shit.
It's
Listen,
just
listen. Okay, I was desperate enough one night, and I was like, "Fuck, there's no food. I can't be bothered to like cook rice. It's like an hour. It's like a 30 minutes, 1 hour for food." I got nor sinigang mix, put it in a hot pot, boiled that shit,
Yo!
and then just sat there and drank it.
Yo,
Oh
let's
my
go!
God.
Nor
I,
drink,
I,
nor drink.
I fucking depresso espresso sat down there at the kitchen table drinking instant nor sinigang mix, just sipping it like like I was in Mang Inasal or something.
I'm not kissing you anymore.
What-
Fuck this.
No!
What am I hearing right now?
Premium,
Like,
premium.
Listen, I was
Premium.
desperate. There was no food at home. Okay.
Premium.
I can live with a packet of a packet of Copico and a bunch of Sky Flakes. I always have those in hand. But
I was
Yeah.
hungry.
That's not the case.
I
Premium,
needed
premium.
Yeah, you
This
ain't
is-
getting no kisses.
This
man.
is
You,
this is why we're the dads. This is why we're the
Yeah,
dads.
that's why this. Listen, the daddy there is not for sexual reasons. Okay, this is this is
It's a cry for
I'm
help.
30 years
Father,
It's a
I
cry
require
for help.
sustenance, please.
I am 30 years old making champorado at 3 a.m. in the morning. I've lost control of my life.
Like I'll come down like in the middle of the night. I just hear the kitchen running, and I'm like, "Babe, what are you doing up?" I'm making champorado.
I'm making
Yo, champorado, nice.
Babe, please
I
come
love
back to bed.
champorado.
It's 3 in the morning. No, champorado.
Oh, I want my champorado right now.
Yo, 3 a.m. champorado, best champorado ever.
It's different shit.
Goddamn cynical shot.
That's sitting on shot. Bro, sitting on shot. Let's go.
You know that should have been like your subscriber.
Colored liquid.
My color liquid.
Sinigang
No,
shot.
Man. Yeah,
I mean, then again, the sinigang does look like whiskey, so fine.
yo,
Oh my
premium,
god.
premium,
Uh,
premium. Can you imagine, like just imagine we do an off collab where we just cook without a recipe, just the two of
Oh,
us, and then we have to feed
Or
it
just
to
come out-
people. Feed it to the people that we like.
So hey
They'll
guys,
be
we
the
made this
judge.
unholy amalgamation.
You know, I have sort of a creed there. Like the only thing that you cannot sort of violate is my respect for food. if Bor
This is-
would,
this is-
this
This is
the
what
only,
makes him leave.
This is the only order that I will not do.
Don't worry. Like
But
the,
honestly,
the order I would give you in case of food is to help me fix my food. Help me figure this out. I have no
besides,
idea what I'm
besides the
doing.
unholy bullshit that I could probably come, I actually do cook. You know, I mean, regularly cook like okay food.
There's only one thing I know how to cook, and it's beef teriyaki, and that's it.
Ooh,
That's the only thing I know how to cook.
The
I
cooking
can-
stream, but it's boring premium, like cooking some random unholy godly shit, and then it's just me and Krell tied to a chair by the table, like begging.
all
to
right, guys.
leave.
Today we're gonna make them eat this shit. Technically, that's what I already
swear I
did to
will
like my show.
brandish a baton.
I've air fried. Listen. Okay, listen. I have air fried a pancake.
That's fine.
I have air fried a pancake. This
How
is
the
not
heck did you
going
air
well.
fry? How did you air fry it when it's like the air fryer has like holes in it?
You buy baking sheets.
Yeah, baking sheets.
Wait, you can put
It
those in there?
works.
Yeah, it works.
It works.
Because
Yeah,
because
it
I've been
works.
just like stuffing corned beef in there without sheets.
Oh my god. There is something you,
know-
can buy
you
in the
know,
supermarket. Air frying
I thought
pads.
I thought if I put
By
those sheets
parchment.
there, they'd get burnt or something.
No,
oh no, as long as there's
parchment.
something. Yeah, parchment.
Ah,
Parchment
got it.
paper.
Got it. I'll have to look for those because I have a lot of I have a lot of food stuff here that
Or
I can't air fry.
like muffin like
a
Those
muffin
paper-
tray.
Muffin sheets or yeah,
no,
muffin-
not the tray, but
the
like,
sheets, the sheets.
yeah, the sheets.
Got
Like
it.
you can
got
scoop
it.
Yeah, but
some-
basically you can buy baking sheets, and in the supermarket they now sell. You can just ask for it, air frying shit, sheets, which is basically just like think of it as like a massive muffin wrapper that you put inside your air fryer when you want to cook something.
How
been
do I
really
clean my
helpful,
air
actually.
fryer? I clean it with a steel wool.
No. What?
Don't wait. I mean,
I'm
there's lots of
leaving.
No,
dry.
no. Do not.
leaving.
Use something like
Really?
Like cloth,
what's
like
that?
a sponge, yeah. Scotch Brite.
No. I use oven cleaners for that. Like I
But
would
there's, like-
crank up the no. Do this. So empty, dirty. Put it in the air fryer. Crank it to max. Wait for around 10 minutes until it gets very hot. Get your oven. Turn it off. Remove that. Get your oven cleaner and spray the shit out of it. Like the grease will come out very easy. That's all.
Okay.
See, the thing is,
I'll take
I
note of that.
wash mine after every use at least.
The problem with washing is that, like, I mean, you can, but you're using abrasives to you're ruining the lining of the air fryer.
Yeah, we
there's a
have-
lining.
Yeah, the non-stick lining.
Yeah, the coating.
Oh.
Like you're ruining the coating.
We have this thing at home.
Hmm.
We started buying like it's like tela. It's like it looks
The
like it's part
doms
of a
be cooking
curtain.
while the subs be cleaning.
It looks like it's part of a curtain, but we use it as our dishwashing like alternative to sponges, because like sponges are kind of like meh. This one, like it's been helping us like ever since, honestly.
Or cannot drive.
What?
I can't drive because I have epilepsy. So there's a chance.
Fair
There's
enough.
a
Yo, epilepsy gang, let's go!
let's go. So there's a chance where I just suddenly like get EMP'd and basically, I don't
Fair
want to
enough,
risk
fair
it.
enough.
I don't want to risk driving
Fair
and then
enough.
suddenly I get EMP'd.
The only reason I don't
Fine,
have a
designated
license right
driver.
now is because I don't want to be responsible for any people's lives, and I know for a fact my intrusive thoughts will win, and I will pull a
Same.
hard right.
Same.
Listen, Chief. As someone who has had multiple occasions where I literally just want to run somebody over, it's fine.
Plus, like, I might not look like it because I'm a big guy, but I love walking. I like if I get bored or depressed enough, I can walk from one end of Cebu to the other end of Cebu.
Damn.
I can't walk for shit because I will pass out from the heat. Retro should know.
Weak.
I like.
Excuse me, I have anemia. Fuck you.
I think when I was
Lapse in low
like
blood count.
when I was like 16, I
fuck
walked from the middle of Cebu to the bottoms of Cebu, all the way to the top of Cebu. And I just lived with random people and like did some side gigs here and there.
Honestly, this is why I love the
stuff.
water.
It's like it was like backpacking, but I had no backpack or clothes,
Cool.
extra clothes.
You just packing.
I'm just packing.
Not bad.
Yeah, but I'm still big because my metabolism is like negative. I have I have what you call a heartbeat rate, which is basically not negative. It's like a super duper slow heartbeat rate, which means I it'll take longer for me to die. 'Cause my heart doesn't beat that much faster.
I struggle
Again,
with
mine.
palpitations.
Born to be
My
Alive or-
my body was just like, metabolism go burr.
That anime free run, that was me. That was all about me.
Bro, my body just said, fuck you. You're getting every possible thing to make you suffer. Perish.
Such is my life.
Suffering.
I feel like that's my brother as well, Charlie. I feel like that's my brother as well, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
real, like I got this ability that practically is everything under the radar in one. It's great. No, it's not.
Me who has both diabetic and heart rate problems.
Yo,
So
It's unfortunate.
there's also the fact that I suffer from not irregular, but well, it is irregular heart rhythm.
Irregular heart rate? Yo,
Yeah.
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 same.
So with that, like, do you guys know a happy heart syndrome? Or
Oh, I've
Yeah,
heard
have
of
you
it. I've
guys
heard
heard
of
of
it. I've heard
that?
of it.
Yeah.
yeah. So there's also the reverse one, which is like, if I get too depressed, I would start convulsing, and if I express, if I'm a bit too happy, which is very ironic because a part of me is Krell, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
The very
So
joyful prowl.
yeah, so my behaviors go, as much as possible. My job is to
Be as neutral as possible.
be as
Neutral,
neutral as
neutral,
possible.
stoic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why when you were like in that one stream with Yaki, I was getting worried because you were laughing nonstop. I was like, oh no, I could like
Yeah.
hear your breath like basically like disappearing. I was like, oh no, shit, he's gonna pass out.
Yeah.
I love how I'm like slowly sinking into the fucking pool.
He's just sinking deeper and deeper.
The water's
Jen is
getting
the
higher.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Shut up.
sinking
fuck up.
more.
Oh,
Uh,
But yeah,
yeah.
so
Mm.
pretty much I think we've covered quite a lot of stuff. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about? You guys, Premium and Carlo. When's the release of pre-order Daddy?
we ordered that probably next. Speaking of, yeah, we still got that goddamn sub goal that we have. So if you guys are still waiting for that, you guys are gonna have to give us time for that shit.
What sub goal was that?
I'm trying my
It was
best.
no. It was the
okay?
I think because like the final goal that we were supposed to reach was the 500 goal. It's supposed to be a femboy photo.
Oh yeah,
set.
yeah. We have to work
Shut
on
up.
that.
Femboy what?
It's a femboy photo set.
What is that thing?
Yo, femboy photo set? Like actual
Yeah.
photo?
I'm in charge of taking the photos.
Ah, nice,
Whoa.
nice. Damn, this makes me want like think of like I should just go for the gold. I should just go for my. I wanna continue my title of what do you call that? I keep calling myself that. Oh yeah, the ugly bastard in every hentai. I am
Hey,
the
yo.
ugly.
No, that was my doorbell, literally my door.
Ye-
I keep a doorbell in my room because I don't have a door. I live in the attic.
Wait,
Yo,
why though?
attic.
Okay.
Reverse
Nice.
Discord mod.
I've always
so
dreamed of having an attic space.
I live in the attic room, which is
Yeah.
basically also partly a storage. Unfortunately, the way to my room is basically a stairs. It's not like a shitty ass stairs. It's like a house stairs, and there's no door leading up to it. And there have been occasions where like somebody will just like come up, and
Yeah.
of course they're like trying to get my attention, and they have no way to like talking to me. Like I would keep telling them like, "Look, if you want to like talk to me, just like text me or something." And I got fed up with it. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy like a cheap ass Bluetooth doorbell from Shopee, put the ringer in the bottom part of the stairs, and then the doorbell in my room. So if they want to come up here, they gotta ring that shit first.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That's pretty cool though.
Like to prevent like
better privacy.
Explosion.
Unnecessary situations.
yes.
Private sessions.
At least you can lock your door, right? You can lock
No,
your
I don't have a
There
door.
is no door.
I mean your
There is
your
no
floor. Can you lock your floor? That's what.
No.
Damn. I would be like. I would have been like.
I've shown people on stream like what it looks like. Honestly, like I'm looking at it right now. Like if I lie down on bed, I'm looking at the stairs. It's ridiculous, really. I have plans on like actually putting up like a sliding door on it later on. So that's gonna take a while. though.
sliding door, and then they still like slide it really fast. Like hello.
Nah, they still have to ring the doorbell.
True. Oh, so that you dropped the thing, or was it? No.
Yeah.
Ah. I don't know. That's so cool though. I always like because I've watched like these really old sitcoms, and the main character tends to live in the attic, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. The attic looks so cool. And then when we actually got an attic space and I tried to sleep there, I'm like, it's so fucking hot here.
Look, it's hot here. It's
so
hot here,
fucking
dude. Oh
hot.
my god, dude.
And I'm just like, you
Which
know
is
what? I'm
why
going back
I
down.
I got air conditioning, but I haven't gotten it like set up yet. I still need to get my tita to help me with the construction for that. Hopefully, I can set it up by next year that way. Because like the summer is fast approaching. Summer this year was unbearable. I couldn't like exist in this room the summer. I would like
Yeah.
actually get out of here and like sit in the living room downstairs because it would just be so hot up here.
The sauna.
It got so hot that it actually made like the water in my water bottle heat up.
Yo.
It's questionably hot.
Next sub goal, an AC and fix your damn door.
we already did that. We finished it. Like, you know, I have the AC. It's downstairs. I just can't slap it in because I don't have a hole for it.
You know where there's a hole? The entry
I'm
point.
right here.
Just put
Wait.
it out.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I do have a hole right here. Service hole.
Yeah.
Hey.
just-
Sink me in
You're
further the
welcome.
water, please.
Aw.
No, premium sinks deeper in the water.
Hey, yo.
Wow. Drinking more water. All right. You guys have any other stuff that you guys want to talk about? Or,
Subscribe to
like,
Premium Daddy. So
No, leave my channel alone, you little bitch.
that's right, guys. We should probably. I guess if you guys don't have any more, I think we can wind it up. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
already
yeah.
12. It looks good. and
actually,
yeah.
I have it's like a little announcement. I'm hoping to
Yeah.
get back to streaming by this month. Hopefully, if fucking
Right.
Premium fixes my computer.
Listen,
Everyone
Chief.
pop out of the water now. Everyone pops out of the water.
But aside from that, I'm hoping to get back to streaming because on January I'll be hosting my birthday stream.
Yo.
Yippee!
Soon. Don't worry. We'll get that set up for you. Don't worry.
Yippee!
Nice. All right. So, we're gonna go ahead and wind it up now. And Premium Charlie, where can we find you guys? Let me share it onto the chat as well.
All right. Well, for those of you who don't know, again, you guys can find me on Twitch under Premium Daddy. You'll easily find it. I'm the only pink giraffe. Well,
Yeah.
okay, air quotes, only pink giraffe on Twitch because I met like probably another person. Like the funny thing, yeah, I held on to the title. Air quotes, like I'm
Oh,
the
no.
only. Oh my fucking god, that's the wrong picture.
You never.
No, I can't believe this
Oh,
shit
no.
exists now.
No. Why would you show them?
Yeah, twitch.tv/premium daddy. I don't have a stream schedule. I just go live whenever I can. We do have a Discord, so if you want to like hang out, I try my best to exist there as much as possible. That's also the fastest way to connect with me. My Twitter link is also in the Twitch channel. I don't really use that a lot, but you know, like if you want to follow that, go ahead. I'm all cool with it. And yeah, that's like, again, no stream schedules. Like I just pop in when I want to.
All right, let me link the Twitch here.
And you guys can find me also on Twitch, twitch.tv/CharliesBG. And I also got a Twitter if you guys want to keep up with me there. I also go under the same name, Charlie's PG. But my Twitter that I specifically go on for like Twitch updates, it's the same username but just add one after it. I don't know why that was the case, but you know.
Probably
Yeah.
they were like, this username has been taken.
Already exists.
That's usually the case.
Wait, hey yo!
Hey, yo,
Wait,
Misty!
Hold on, wait, what the
Yo,
fuck?
Misty! Yo! Hello?
Wait,
Wait lang.
Wait a fucking minute!
Yo, we got raided by Misty. Yo, hello.
Oh god,
damn.
there's no raid alerts here.
Yeah, there's no raid alert.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, there's no raid alerts here
You
because
have
this is
to
a
extend stream now. Oh,
yeah, it's
Wow.
extension stream extension. You guys up for it? You guys are alright for it?
Oh,
I'm
my
down,
God.
I'm
Oh.
down.
oh
All
god.
right, you're down. All right, let's. What do we guys talk about? But first, I guess we gotta greet the ground. Hello, Raiders! Welcome. Welcome to HAYOP Live, our live podcast right here. We are joined by Premium Daddy and Charlie Speechy. Welcome, Misty. Thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Thank
Yes.
you so much.
More speaking about life. Yeah, we can talk about the furry
Life, cough, 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 life,
We
Life.
can talk about life, which is everything that
quote unquote
happens,
life.
and we can talk about death, which is me and Premium's cooking.
Hey, my cookie's not that bad.
Okay,
Okay,
maybe-
like, I cook better.
Okay, yours is like at least
Oh.
comatose. Yours is comatose. Mine's just like absolute
Yeah,
death.
yeah. Mine's just catatonic, you know.
Oh god. How are you, Misty? Though, how are you?
How has it going, Misty? What were you up to, Misty? Welcome.
How was your
welcome.
stream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
great to hear. Oh, you just missed the cursed parts, and I'm glad you did.
No.
Do not bring it
yeah,
up, do
yeah,
not
yeah.
bring it up.
I'm not bringing it up. Don't worry. I'm not bringing it up.
VR chat is usual community.
Yo,
oh, you
VR
have
chat.
your
Oh,
community night.
speaking of VR chat, yo, you guys also do VR chat, right? Premium.
Yeah, we
yeah.
do. The thing
Yeah.
is, it's not as common as I should be doing more VR chat. Again, the only thing that really gets in the way is the fact that it's blazing hot in my room 90% of the time, and so I couldn't be bothered like, hey, let's strap on a big giant toaster on my face and just like sit here and talk for hours.
Also, you also have a VR thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Another thing that I can be thankful about stream.
You're just
My
not coming.
no, I'm thankful about streams because a lot of the people that I've met actually were the ones who pushed me to go where I am right now.
Yeah.
Some of the friends that I've met, or one of them is called View TV. He's also a streamer. I was like, hey, you should put a dono goal for upgrades for your PC. And I'm like, oh, I don't feel too good about asking money from people. It's like, no, it's fine. People will do it anyway. It's like, I mean, okay. I was like, I still don't feel too good about it. And it's like, that was the first like goals we have actually like achieved in there. I was like really fucking surprised because everybody was just the plan was like to wait for like at least like a good 6 months, right? We finished it in like 2 months. I was like, Jesus Christ, you people, please stop just giving money like that.
They want to give you things. 'Cause
No.
they notice you're so sweaty.
They were like, we want you to stream more. Cause like my early streams, I would blue screen. I would like. My computer would actually
Oh,
blue screen
potato.
because it was that intense. And they were like, oh, what's wrong with your computer? It's like, oh, I was like, well, my computer's old as fuck. Like I built it for school. I got like affordable parts for it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna get you new parts. Don't worry. Like, what?
Yo,
Yo.
it's like
Yeah, well,
provides
so that you can
parts.
keep streaming more. It's like, oh, so this is a you win, I win situation, huh? Like you give me this shit so I can go live more, huh? This is it, huh? Like, yes.
right. I mean, it's just like those things where they send you like maid outfits or something, and then you have to wear the maid outfit.
Yeah, like I suck your dick and you marry me or some shit. I don't know. That's it.
Well, it's the same for like the VR headset, because like when the channel well, at least when my channel was like still like pretty small. I mean, it still technically is, like, relatively speaking. I had like I wanted to celebrate something. I think it was like 500 followers or something. No, it was like 100 something.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
100 something followers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I was just so happy about it. Like, okay, fine, we'll do a 12-hour stream. And VR chat was one of those like things that I dipped my toes in, but I was a desktop user. And I didn't really have my own avatar, so I streamed it as part of our 12-hour celebration thing as a desktop user. And some guy on Twitch chat came in who's like one of my closest friends now. He goes by Dusty the Fuzzy Dragon. He comes into Twitch chat. He goes like, "Hey, you guys look like you're having fun. Can I join in?" And at that time, like, of course, like I'm still relatively new. I'm fine. I'm not as cautious
Yeah.
because like there have been situations where like people would just come in, they would do some stupid
Yeah,
shit that
fair
yeah,
enough.
Yeah.
bad stuff. So it's just like, good faith. I put good faith. He comes in, this guy just like absolutely super chill, super lovable. He's so awesome.
Dusty, our beloved.
He's an IT specialist as well.
Yo.
Whoa, surprise, a furry who's an IT, right? And after that interaction, after that like whole community night, because like I was also setting up like, hey, congrats guys, we got to this goal. Fine, I'll put up a Discord so everybody can hang out together. He becomes part of the community, and he makes me my first VR chat avatar,
Yo.
which I still use. And it was like, this is yours, it's free. I was like, what do you mean? It's like, oh, it's a gift. Like, no, you can just give me like a gift. Like, oh, don't worry, it's in exchange for something. Like, what is it? What do you want, huh? Like, oh, I'm not asking for anything in return. It's just that since I made it, I get to put a hidden something on your avatar. Like, what the
Hidden
fuck does he mean by this?
something.
I hidden something, yeah.
Hidden
Bogus.
something.
Yeah, he basically took the base model of a Kobo doll and he retextured it in Blender to make it look as close to a giraffe as possible.
Yeah.
It's like the smallest giraffe you can find. Like you think if a giraffe would like be tall, right? No, this is my giraffe is small on VR chat, guys. I find out what this guy hid in the model, and apparently he put a tramp stamp of an Among Us up my ass.
Nice.
It's like,
nice.
hey, Premium, did you find the thing? What do you mean? What did you put? Like, oh, just take a look at the mirror. Like, oh my god, you put it right there. It's like, oh, it's right beside the vent. What?
Then?
The vent.
It's right up my ass.
BRB,
yeah.
I'm gonna vent.
The vent.
Oh.
Right.
Oh,
right.
God.
Oh god. Okay, now I get it.
Jesus. Well, yeah, I got a free model in exchange for the fact that every time I tell people about the secret to my avatar, I would always tell them like, okay, just take a look up my ass, and I have to convince them,
Just
please,
take a
I'm
look
not
up
trying
my
to show,
ass.
I'm not trying to be
Tell us
sussy
that
about this.
thing.
I'm serious. There's something up there.
Oh god. Hello.
Which is why I treasure the avatar. Like, it's not optimized. It's not like, it's got problems, but it was a gift from a friend, and that's special. That's something special for me. And since then as well, like I've gotten a VR headset as well.
Yeah.
Gladly when it was still cheap, actually, because like goddamn, like the regular Quest right now is expensive.
Yeah.
The
True.
price
Honestly,
the
that's
price
gonna be
kind
my
of shot
next
up.
goal.
The price kind of shot up. It's concerning, but I'm glad I got one before it increased. And I really should like do a bit more VR streams because it's fun. It's fun to just like
they're fun.
sit there and exist and like talk and just be like feel something that you're normally not. Like your avatar. You feel like your avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, it's like having to contend with the Philippines' unholy weather.
Yeah.
I mean, you already have the AC. You just need to.
I have to just put it in. I have
Yeah.
to like put a
Just gotta
hole
put
in
it
this fucking
on.
room, slap a door in the stairs, and like, voila, we're good. We're Gucci. Other than that, like again, with regards to my furry family, the ones I would consider actually like my close family right now, they're because I had a friend group before this, at least. My pony friend group.
Yeah.
Things didn't really go so well. Like there was like quite the fallout that happened, and it kind of has left like some open scars here and there, which is pretty bad.
Yeah.
We've moved on from like the aftermath of everything that's happened in there, but having to again find like a group of people who you don't know this person. They live miles away. You'll probably never even get to see them face to face. I mean, sure, you can like see each other through a camera, right? Like
Yeah.
sometimes when you're finally comfortable enough, like, hey, this is what I look like. Hey, dude, you look great. I really look amazing. Like, but to have them like be part of like your council, people you can listen to, people who they've got your back and all that stuff. It's been amazing, honestly, to experience this. Because I mean, I've had friends. I have friendships here, like physical friendships.
Yeah.
A lot of like low maintenance ones. Like I probably haven't talked to my best friend in years, and if I see him again, I'll just go, "Hey, pare, what's up?" Like everything's like normal again, right?
Yeah.
Like as if no time has passed. But like, being able to just keep like this close group of friends, even if it's just over the internet, it's very special. It's very special.
Yeah. Like it's kind of funny that even sometimes like the people who are the furthest from you physically, sometimes they can end up becoming the closest to you.
closest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
yeah, go ahead.
like there's people as well, like they I wouldn't say that like I always want to make sure that it doesn't want to come across like I'm taking advantage of their friendship, because like some of these people have put like should I say it, like financial vested interest in me, like invested financially in me. And it's like bro, like come on, listen, you don't have to do this. And the best way my friend like describe it was like like it may look like sometimes I spend way too much money on you, but trust me, I'm not. I just do it because I really care about you and all that stuff. Like, I want to get to that point in life as well, maybe someday. It's like like don't worry about the money, buddy. Like, trust me, this is all good.
Yeah.
I used to be in that spot. The don't worry about thing. But now I'm poor.
I thought we are laying off to the poor jokes.
No, I am embracing the poor right now because I am not poor enough to be sad.
Not
I'm
poor yet.
I'm poor enough to be poor. But yeah,
I'm about to cut.
you're all. I mean, you see when I cook.
No.
But yeah,
What's up for my friends?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah, that's exactly that. Like being financially stable.
I'm
enough
not
to-
financially stable, and I spoil the fuck out of premium.
Listen, okay, that's our problem. We had a discussion about this already. You gotta stop doing this.
Yeah, let me introduce you to the world of findom.
No, no one needs to know that. Why?
No. The current iteration of findom is a perverted. Like they've kind of made it bad, because findom in its entirety before was that basically you just give someone else your account so that they can they can basically help you get rid of your terrible spending habits. They basically put you on hold and everything like that.
You put your wallet
But
on a
that's
leash.
gotcha
Interesting.
already.
That's gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens with me and my kid, because my kids keep buying gotcha, and I'm like, no, you can't.
Are you targeting them?
Don't buy gotcha. No. For you, I can't help you with that because you've already committed to the one gotcha.
You're hopeless.
You
Wait.
know,
I just realized that Zenless Zone Zero is coming. God damn it.
Holy shit! Yeah.
okay, the thing with me is like I have a very terrible gambling. Like not just
Gambling.
gotcha.
Stop.
Not gambling.
You
Not
said
just
gambling.
gotcha. Like literally casino.
Whoa.
Oh,
I
okay,
will.
okay,
I will keep
But,
you away from
like-
casinos. Wait,
you can't
slots?
stop me.
Slots?
Slots and
Poker?
cards. Yeah.
Yo,
Cards.
at least
Yeah.
let it be poker or like some card stuff. Like slots is just like, I mean, it's okay, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's more of I learned to myself to have a limit. That's all.
All right.
Fair enough.
That if ever you come visit Cebu and then we pass by a casino, I will hold your wallet.
No, not really into the e games casino.
What are you
We're
here
talking
about?
about-
Amogus
we're
up the ass.
We're talking about the Resorts World, Okada.
Yeah, those ones.
places.
There's actual casinos.
Oh boy, yeah, the casinos in
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
I've been there. Yeah.
My
been there.
my avatar has as an Amogus tattoo up its ass for a wolf.
Yes, that's what
Okada big.
that's what they
In,
meant.
in exchange for a free model, my friend put one in there.
But yeah, just FYI to everybody, Findom was originally not about you pay me, I give you dick or something like that. Findom was basically back then you would entrust someone with your wallet that so that they can help you get rid of bad spending habits, and you know the reward punishment system still. It was usually between husbands and wives as before, or
Interesting.
partners basically. That was the original concept of Findom, and then it's just pretty much
Devolved from
recently.
there.
Yeah, it's been perverted to an extent.
Okay, listen. Okay, Wangan is important. Okay, don't
Bang.
What?
listen.
Wa-
Wangan is important. Okay.
What's important?
Oh god.
Wangan Midnight. Basically
Wangan
the racing
Midnight, okay.
game.
Listen,
Street racing. Street racing.
I put in way too much fucking knowledge to that shit. Oh
Why
my
you're
god!
out
It's like I
Am
remember.
Wait, Carly, are you a
and-
gacha player?
Mm.
Carly, do you play gachas?
Not. I mean, like,
Not really, no.
not really. No.
Finally,
okay.
finally, someone who doesn't play gachas. Oh my gosh.
No,
I was
because
worried.
the thing is, I just know for a fact, I like again with like spending habits, I know for a fact I should avoid them, and I do, especially with like
You have
having
unhealthy
B-
spending habits.
with BPD. I'm prone to developing addictions, so I make a conscious effort to not actually get myself involved in certain things.
That's actually fair. That's fair. Do not.
And like the thing is like stuff like gambling and all that stuff, I really avoid it because I went to like a facility. It's not rehab, it's not even a psych ward, it's like this help wellness center kind of thing. And a lot of the former clients there were gambling addicts and all that stuff, and I saw how it can really ruin them.
Yeah.
And it really took them a long time to like heal from that, and like I really didn't want to go down that path, so I just avoided it
Yeah.
willingly, because it's not fun. Any form of addiction is not fun.
That's
And
totally fair.
yeah, like as somebody who's like very prone to it, I really have to make a conscious effort to not do anything like that, especially since I'm recovering from my own issues. And I mean, it's also important to remember that like recovery is forever.
Yeah.
And like it's just the only thing that's different is the fact that like we've come a little farther from where we were before. So just a
Fair
little tidbit there.
All right. Also, Rex.
Yeah,
Go.
I used to play Wangan a lot.
What is
I spent
Wangan?
way too much fun. It's basically Initial D.
Yeah.
Oh, so an
Think of
arcade.
that, but as a an arcade, and you get to own you have a card basically that digitally saves your account,
Oh.
and you don't. It's not just like a one-time thing. Like you build
Yeah,
this
you
shit
basically
up.
keep that one. Yeah, you keep that.
Yeah, you
character.
keep
It's
that
like
one. You
Tekken
build the
right?
character. You
Yeah.
build the car and all that stuff. And I put in way too much fucking money on that. My friend had one, and after every class we would actually play. And I think one time he lost his card, dude.
Oh no.
Oh my
Oh
god, it was just like
God.
man, the months of like playing and putting like so much shit on that thing just like gone. And I was like, oh my god. You mash out your HP, like it's been a while. It's been a while. I haven't like done it, so maybe someday I'll bother going back to it. It's difficult to find like an arcade, at least
Is my
locally where I am.
is my the same thing?
It's practically like that, but for cars. I'd have to
Huh.
start from the bottom up again if I actually play Werewolf.
Yo.
And it's also a matter of like finding where I can play, because like I don't often go to like arcades at the moment.
Bring the arcade to you. You buy the machine.
Oh God, kung sana lang.
I know someone who has
A personal
fucking
machine? Excuse me?
yeah,
The
like
fuck?
they're also a Filipino fur, but he doesn't like mentioning his name or something.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
Damn.
he has arcade cabinets of rhythm games.
Oh, it's a rhythm
Yeah.
gamer. It's cool. Damn. Well, me, I want to get the arcade games, like the classic arcade games, like fucking Marvel versus Capcom, those things, Metal Slug, like those old cabinets that were really nicely designed. That would be really nice.
I would still like say to people, if you want an arcade machine, do it with emulation.
I mean,
Like,
that's how
just
they do
feel-
it
just-
nowadays.
No. The friend of mine really said some very words.
Oh. Also, Rex,
He's
no,
really-
TCGs are not gambling. Well, to an
I
extent.
mean, technically, technically,
hey,
when you
hey,
think
at least I
about
can
it.
touch it. At least I could touch it.
Yeah. I mean, if you really
all I can
think
say,
about
okay. I wanted to say something to Weru. Yeah, that fur that I mentioned has the same hobby as you. So he's also a sound engineer.
Yo. Sound
interesting.
engineers keeping my cabinets in their basement. Yo.
He has DD. He has DDR and
Is DDR?
Yo,
Yeah.
what? A fucking full DDR with
yeah,
a
and cabinets.
holy fuck. Where is this man? I need to buy stuff from him. Pump it up better. I don't know the difference.
I'm more of a like I like para or
I have-
any sort of like full motion.
Honestly, if I were to buy an arcade machine, it'd have to be the Time Crisis series.
Yo.
Yes.
Nice one. That'd be
Yes.
great.
I would buy.
Uh,
Actually, the question is which Time Crisis.
What is your best time crisis?
I spent a lot of time with Time Crisis 2 because like
Two
that's
is
the one I
bad.
grew. That's the one I grew up with. Time Crisis 2. I
I
experienced that
finished
a lot.
like 1 and 2, 1 credit. Like I am so used to that game. I am in tune with that.
I
game.
never finished 1 because I feel like the design of 1 was really made to like drain your money. Like that game was intentionally designed so
There
that
are,
you would
like,
lose. Yeah.
You have to no.
I have no clue what's going on.
Okay.
It's a light gun arcade machine, okay? It's a light gun arcade machine where you play as an agent and you basically have to save the president's daughter, a la Resident Evil 4. That was like the story of like Time Crisis 1. And basically you're on a time limit per section of the game where you shoot bad guys, and certain times the bad guys will shoot at you with a lethal shot, and of course you have limited HP. That HP goes down, you need to put in another token to continue the game, right?
Wait.
And
Are
I
you
call bullshit.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Are
Which
you
one?
aware that the red enemies will actually
It will
hit
instantly
any
shoot
shot?
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first shot. But again, like if you're like a casual player who like never spent hours like trying to memorize like the spawn locations of like the red enemies, the game's just designed to drain you of your money.
I
At
mean,
least
yes.
Time Crisis
Yeah,
1.
Charlie.
Time
these,
Crisis 1.
These are the true gamers right here.
Now
I'm-
Time Crisis 2, however. Oh my god, what a fucking classic. Oh,
Oh yes.
oh god. I just like every time you just like action. And you step on the pedal, and then you pop out, and then you go gangster, then you start
All,
shooting
all-
your
all I,
gun.
all I remember from like the Time Crisis arcade machines were there were some people who, when they play, they go all in on it. Wherein when they
Yeah, they go all
they crouch, they literally crouch.
They crouch behind,
behind
the
the
stand,
stand.
and like, oh my god,
Yeah, yeah.
that was so fun. You just go all in, and you're just like
What do
you're
you
feeling
mean
the
stand?
action.
Oh, okay. I thought that. Okay.
But yeah, I probably own a machine for Time Crisis 2 because I'm pretty sure the machine for Time Crisis 4 is gonna be expensive as fuck.
But
Have you
but
seen that thing?
Dino
It's
Crisis.
huge.
Dino Crisis.
4 is like 25, 30 on a
What on a use on the
rental?
market?
No, I thought like time zone.
Time zone. Yeah, it's like a good like what 15 pesos per swipe or something like that, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
I mean, if you play in like Worlds of Fun, it's like 5 pesos per token, like 5 to 10 pesos per token.
Man.
Oh wait, but sometimes they'd say like, oh, you need to play two tokens per game, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
the carousels still
It does
exist
happen.
in time, like in places like Time Zone. Those big
Yeah.
carousels. No, the big ones.
The latest ones usually. Like you don't only Worlds of Fun you see 1 and 2.
Listen, okay, just come to Marikina, the Worlds of Fun here. Like, I think this, like, we can say at least this the biggest Worlds of Fun. We still have a functioning indoor roller coaster. Okay,
Oh, wait, they did not
Yo.
remove Storyland there?
it's still there, baby. It's still there. Oh, let's fucking go. We went there last time. I was reliving my childhood, honestly. Like, it's the same dumbass roller coaster that's like really small, and you have the Leaning Tower of Pisa in there and all that shit. The bumper cars are still there too. But I think
Man.
they removed the horror house already or something like that, and the Ferris wheel because
Not the
I
horror
don't know, like,
house.
The whole
yeah, they took out the horror train and all that shit. But like, I mean, whatever. Like, nobody really used that shit. It's a
retro.
great game, great place.
Sorry.
Definitely feels a lot smaller than what it felt like when I was younger. It's like, what was this place always this small? Huh?
I mean, a lot of places when like you grow up, they just end up like feeling like way different.
Yeah.
Like-
Actually, surprisingly enough, they did open a skate park inside the mall.
Skate
Really?
park, like
Yeah.
rollerblading.
No, not rollerblade. I think
Skateboard?
skateboarding.
Whoa.
Oh,
They open a skate park inside the mall in Santa Lucia here, Santa Lucia Metro East here in Marikina City. So,
Oh.
if you like playing, if you like skateboarding and shit, just drop on by to the mall.
Sheesh. Usually,
I'm
like
actually really glad about like this different malls opening this indoor experiences. I've always wanted something like this because like the public doesn't seem too interested about like opening like public parks for this shit. Like, fine, like why don't the malls monopolize on it, right? Like at this point, I've given up. Like, go ahead, open like a skate park, which they did.
well, I mean, the current like designs for malls are like they're basically like parks.
Yeah. It's
Like,
more park
mm.
design ish now, which I'm glad about.
I mean, remember the old 90s SM North, the brutalist
Oh,
structure that
a
that
brutalist
does
structure. It just looks so fucking awkward. And then they have the giant like playground castles for kids in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
Right, the good old times, man. Oh god, I feel old.
Yeah, that's why I said we're gonna add 10 H's.
man,
Well-
I cannot relate. What we had in Cebu was just really like minimal. I think the only thing we had here in Cebu was that one like kind of like obstacle course, but then that obstacle course got shut down because there was a snake that fell on someone, and then basically
What?
there was
What?
a snake that fell on a kid, and the kid got bitten, and basically the whole place got closed down.
Damn, why couldn't they just put management in it or something? That's sad.
Right? It was
Funny
like-
enough, I did exist in Cebu for like 2 years.
You
when I was a
existed.
kid.
You existed.
I
in
existed there
Cebu.
the years of 96 to 97.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like 1 to 2 years old when I was there. So I don't really remember much.
I mean, it's still like not much. There's the. I mean, it's like just. I don't even think it's second to Manila. Like Manila is just way far in terms of like like infrastructure and everything.
I guess so.
We barely have any park. Not parks, like theme parks or anything. We only have Anjo World, and that place is kind of like a mess. Like imagine going to a theme park and then like there's absolutely no trees, no benches, and like what the fuck?
What is this? Like, is this
Hearing that name makes me feel like it's like a rundown Five Nights at Freddy's.
I wish it was a rundown Five Nights at Freddy's. It's so fucking everything they have is fucking neon colored, neon pink. It's just like in the daylight, it's just blinding my eyes. Like they're so reflective. And then you go there, everything's cement. Everything's just like there are no chairs, there is no shade, there are no water drinking fountains. And then if you want to go buy some water or like some food, you cross a parking lot that's like kilometers long. And I'm like, why am I here? Why did I even go here?
God damn.
And then if you wanted to, your only option for cooling down was going into Ice World, which was super expensive.
The fuck is Ice World?
Ice World, like it's basically supposed to be like snow and everything, but no, you go in there and just like slabs of ice, slabs of giant ice, and it's just that.
We don't
There's
know how to
nothing
simulate
there.
snow, so we'll just put ice everywhere.
There's like ice.
there's
there.
there's the Winter Wonderland in Star City.
Now-
Winter
like-
Wonderland.
Wait. Did Star City reopen?
Yeah,
actually.
it's reopened. They
Damn it.
actually, yeah.
Why am I sad that it reopened? Fuck.
Why?
Because I was hoping that like it would probably get abandoned. It would look like a bit of a backroom place, and it was like,
Man,
get bought off
maybe you
somewhere.
just like subliminal, like creepy places.
subliminal criminally.
Are you a
creepy place.
Five Nights fan? Do you like Five
Listen,
Nights?
Chief, like if that place like gets fully abandoned, it could have been bought off or like sold off as like maybe like an airsoft place or something. Damn, shit.
Man, airsoft place.
That's basically Enchanted Kingdom.
I have never been to Enchanted Kingdom.
Really? Even on
Actually,
a
I've
field
never
trip?
been. No, I've never been to Enchanted Kingdom ever since.
Have you guys ever like
I think
thought
I-
about like bringing your like your let's call it your chosen family, and then you just go on a theme park adventure together, like go to Disney World together, go on a like even like go on let's say trip to Japan or trip to this and that.
Sure,
Let's
why
say-
I would
not?
love to do that. I would love to do
Right?
that, honestly.
That would be amazing. Like, what about you, Charlie? Do you think that would be like something that you would like enjoy doing, like planning a trip with your like chosen family, and then you go to them, go there, etc.
Go where?
Like stuff that-
anyway.
anywhere like,
Like,
a theme
theme
park or
parks.
even like going to Japan, like Disney World or something like that.
Oh, like I've been to like EK with a group of friends before. Shit was so funny. But like my dream is to like travel abroad with friends. Hopefully, if that's like
Yeah.
a possibility.
For
Because like
con?
I travel often, so like for it would be nice to do without like my parents for once.
Right.
True. No one's
Just, like,
stuffing the
close
schedule.
Man, the thing that like the thing with me when it comes to like traveling, like if you're traveling with family, it's just a bit more difficult to really go out and like enjoy things, because you have to keep to a schedule, you have to like stick to here and there. So you don't get to explore as much unless if you plan it with your friends, because you guys can basically like you guys have the same interests.
You can just exist, right, and just like have fun and not have to
Yeah.
worry too much.
Yeah.
I would love to. I would love like my problem is basically like let's put finances aside, but
Mm.
if somehow I was able to, I would love to go on a trip to Japan with my chosen family and my loved ones.
Oh, that would be so cool.
That'll be so nice. And then I can finally get to go watch sumo IRL. Fucking hell, I didn't get to watch it when went to Japan because apparently we're not allowed to watch them after 11 a.m. You're only allowed,
Really?
You're only allowed to watch them in their early practice routines during fucking 6 a.m. And no, I'm not fucking awake that moment.
Sumo there
Interesting
is
rule.
basic. It's not more of a sport, but more of a like a
Tradition.
religious. Yeah.
And not religion.
Huh.
It's not a religion. It's more like a
No, it's a
tradition.
part of Shim. Yeah.
It is.
Chemical.
It's a lifestyle even. Like I just want to see. I just wanted to see actual sumo people like actually do sumo and actually watch an actual sumo match. But like getting tickets to like sumo matches is fucking insane. Like
I want to go to Europe.
why?
There's nothing much there.
Why?
I know a
No,
lot of people in
For
Europe.
specific reasons with 4.
Oh, that place.
Okay.
All right, got it. Got that place. That
Okay.
place in
Mhm,
Europe. I
mhm.
see. But
I've been to
but
Paris. That shit fucking
No.
sucks.
Not
no.
just. Not just.
no. There's some places. Let's say places. There's this one particular spot that me and my kids want to go in Japan called Angels Angels Road. Have you guys
What?
heard of Angels Road? It's this really nice strip of beach in Japan, but it's in the countryside. It's like in the southern
Ooh.
regions of Japan. There's this place called Angels.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, and feel free to talk about it.
Yeah, so Angels Road is basically like this kind of like a strip of beach, and you can only go there during the low tide. Because that's when it appears basically only during the low tide. So you have to time your
Interesting.
going there because if you stay at the area, like if you stay around the area and then the tide starts coming up, well, good luck. You'll
Okay.
just drown. but
Maybe not that.
but it's a very nice place to like go around in, and it's also because that's where a lot of tanukis can be found. That's where you find the
Ooh.
tanukis in this area. Let me look at the name of the place again.
Tanukis?
Angels-
Wait, I thought those are fucking mythical creatures.
No.
They're very common
actual
in
animals.
Japan.
They're actual animals.
Yeah,
Look for raccoon
They have
dog.
mythical
they make
things related to them, but they're not like legendary. They're not a myth.
Yeah, they're not a myth. They're actually very cute though.
it is a.
They're like raccoon dog thingies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are tanukis.
Yeah, it's in Kagawa. It's in the very far south, Kagawa. That's what like they're very like you can literally find tanukis in the Kagawa district, and then they're literally like they are literally big balls. Big balls. They are big balls.
They have big balls.
Yeah. So we wanted to go to the Tanuki. Like I wanted to go there to the Tanuki shrine and basically like like one of my kids just wants to go there and I want to go there too. Then the other place of course is pretty much Akihabara. We'd pretty much go there because we would just I would probably bring some of my I would just probably bring my friends to all the places that they're
It's
like.
fun there.
I can imagine a certain someone, hi Dozy, would just buy all the Nanachi merch. Like, oh my god, Nanachi! Grabs all the Nanachi merch. Ah! All the Nanachi gone.
I know, right?
And then, man, I just remember the time that I went there and I'm like, god damn it. I would buy everything here if I could, but I can't. God damn, there's so good stuff. But yeah, going to places like I think I might start small first. Maybe bring all my loved ones to some some place within the Philippines, like maybe Boracay or I don't know what's a good place to
Yeah.
go nowadays. Baguio,
Palawan.
Palawan. Oh God, Palawan.
Even Palawan is getting too crowded. Though.
Overcrowded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when I think of Palawan, I already know one of my loved ones will end up getting stuck with work because they'll have to like work on stuff there. And like, no.
No.
So I guess my only option is either Bora or Baguio.
Both are fine.
I kind of want Baguio because it's cool there, cold.
I'm
chill.
actually planning to go to Baguio for my birthday. So
Nice.
Nice. Like I don't want to just like keep bringing people to Cebu because like it's just Cebu. There's I can't really say there's much other than unless we go to the outer parts of Cebu, which is like there's stuff there I guess.
Or something.
You can go ride whales. You guys want to ride whales?
No.
don't ride the whales.
No, I meant like the women there that
Hey, yo!
What?
Hey, hold on.
I'm a bore.
Hey, yo!
No, this like oh wait, there is one thing. I would probably want people to try tuba. And I want to see
So, but you mean the wine?
yes, the coconut wine.
Ooh.
The coconut
Yeah.
wine.
The coconut
interesting.
nut.
Yes, the
I would
coconut
like
wine.
to
I want
try
to
alcohol. Thank you.
It
I
has
wanna
to be like
see.
we have to be strict about that though. Like
Yeah. I mean, I want to see if people can even handle the one cup, the single one.
Which one is it?
No, just tuba.
Is
Uh,
it spicy?
Yeah, the
wait.
spice, the regular tuba.
Ah.
Which to me looks very weird sometimes because sometimes they put it inside Coke. They put it inside like Coke containers, and then suddenly I see them use the same one, and they put it in their motorcycle tanks. And I'm like, huh?
Damn.
yeah, it can be used as
fuel.
biofuel.
I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, it's fuel and a drink.
Hold on.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
you can drink it
95%
and making
vodka
it power
beer.
your fucking vehicle.
Can power you and your vehicle. Damn.
Please be careful.
I'm getting EP.
Please be careful.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
I think
okay,
we should.
Alright.
I think we should really wind down now. We have extended enough.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Oh shit.
I'll once again announce your guys's pages so that people will know. So you
again, you guys can find me at twitch.tv/premium daddy. No joke.
Yes, he
I
is
don't have a stream
premium.
schedule, but we do have a Discord link in there, and if you want to join on in, you're more than welcome to do so. Be warned though, it is an 18 plus community. So you gotta be 18 to be in there. So
Yeah.
I too am
But
an
yeah.
18 plus creator.
we don't have a chat. We don't have a stream schedule, but like you will be notified if I go live if you're on the Discord, and if you follow and have like notifications up for your Twitch, you will get a notification if I go live.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can also find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Charlie'sPeachy, and with the same user on Twitter. If you want to keep up with me in terms of like streaming stuff for Twitter, it's the same username, just add one at the end of it. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I think it's time for you to tuck in Charlie.
Yeah,
All right, Charlie is gonna go on your back here. Gonna take you back.
I gotta take this one home. See you later, guys.
Have a good night,
Come
everyone.
home.
Good night.
All right, thank
Bye-bye.
you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go
We're
ahead
gonna raid
and
out
raid
someone?
someone. Yeah, let's raid someone.
Yeah.
Let's raid Gamer Wolf.
Oh yeah,
see.
wait, yeah, they are live.
Gamer
Yeah.
Wolf. Gamer Wolf. What is it? Just is it just gamer?
Let me-
Wolf?
I'll
let
put
me-
it in the chat. I'll put it in the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. Thank you.
Way ahead of
So
you.
that's their Twitch.
Okay, there we go.
I'm first.
All right, we're gonna raid
right.
Gamer Wolf. Thank you guys so much, and I'll tune into you next. Tune in next time for another one. Probably next year though, because yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
season, so no
Wait.
podcast.
Crimmins.
Wait, you said
Crims.
we're gonna do a solo one.
I thought you weren't up for that. Okay, tune in next 2
Yeah.
2 weeks from now again for the next one. Then all right. It's time to
Wait,
ride
what
gamer
about the
rules.
high up live though?
A High Up Live is next week. That's a different thing
Ooh,
altogether.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It is next week. Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll go see you guys next time. All right. Let's go
Take
raid
care,
gamer
bye.
rule. All
Have a good
right.
night, everyone. Thank you so much for
Bye.
watching.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm about